family birthday. We're having dinner at Zoli's Fort Worth. Dave Portnoy reviewed the place.
All right, pizza review time. We're at Zoli's in Fort Worth. We're in town for TCU.
Right off of Hewlin. It's pretty good. I've been here a few times. We've got a really nice kids area where the kids can go play, and we got kids in our family, grandkids for me, kids for my kids. Anyway, got stuff going on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, planning on doing live streams. Have some guests. Jason Michaels.
Turn it loose. Deep drive left field. Braun is back. Runner tagging at third, and Braun watches it go. A grand slam for the pinch hitter, Jason Michaels.
Former Major League Baseball slugger. Good dude. Been on the show before. He's going to be on talking baseball, talking MLB approach to hitting. Doug from MLB Spaces will be on, and we're getting away. There's at least one, maybe two giveaways we'll be having Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll tell you how to do that when you show up on the streams. And we got some other guests that have invited. We'll see. So again, MLB slugger Jason Michaels, Doug from MLB Spaces, me, you, surprise guests. We're talking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Rangers in Kansas City, 3-game series. Live stream watch party. Come check us out. Subscribe to the channels. Check out my guests. See you there. And I gotta be, oh my gosh, if I give it the right buttons. There we go. We've already got a game. My gosh, I should have started earlier. Smitty has already grounded out. My name is Jeff Bates. That is Jason Michaels at JMikeMLB. Jason, how are you today?
Good. I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing great, except for I'm behind. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Smitty has already grounded out. Wyatt Langford's up to about 1 out. We haven't even got to do a little preview tonight. That's what I get for being a little slow. Boy, my Rangers, the talk on social media today was umpire, that plate to plate. But
yeah, I saw that.
Right?
Yeah, that was a strange ruling on that.
Yeah. I never want to say it's the umpire's fault. I bag on the umpires more than the average bear, honestly. So you said nice things about the home plate guy last night, the umpire, and right after you left, Josh Smith and him got into it a little bit. Josh sparked and then he barked back, and I thought, we just missed Jason for that. But probably better because you don't want to talk garbage about an umpire so much. Tell me about this guy on the hill for the Royals. It's Lugo, right?
Yeah, Lugo.
Pitches. I think I heard or read or somewhere 9 different pitches. That's insane.
Yes, this is a pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he did used to throw harder, but now he's mixing up his speeds, He does have a plus curveball.
Yeah, he does.
And he's not afraid to use it at any time, any time in the count. So as a hitter, got to be aggressive. Yeah, that's his out pitch. I got to be aggressive with the fastball and not try to overthink it too much. But he's a pitcher. He's not a thrower. He's a pitcher. So the difference is a thrower is a guy that just rails back and just starts firing it. And I actually much rather face a thrower. I mean, it's not about the speed. That was a good swing there by Seager. I'm not concerned about the speed because they're going to make more mistakes. It's the guys that change speeds a lot. You get guys like Jamie Moriarty I faced who, he pitched to. He was almost 50. It's amazing.
He was around twice, I think.
Yeah, something like that. So he was. But pitchers, this is. Pitchers have to change location. They got to change speeds, and try to keep the hitters off balance. I looked like a pretty good swing right there.
Yeah, I just watched him take a ball that was actually a strike. So I think he might be a couple seconds ahead.
So I think I'm gonna pause it right now.
Yeah, Corey just hammered one to center. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, baby, touch them all. Jason knew before I did. I like it. I got to be honest with you. I thought that was either in a gap or F8.
All right, let me know. Let me know when he scores.
Okay. He's halfway there now. He's hitting the plate right now.
Okay. I'm about a 1/10 of a second.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Corey Seager goes deep. So not unlike yesterday, He was Yaz, right? Yastrzemski leadoff home run for KC, not our leadoff hitter, but our third hitter, Corey Seager. kid doesn't have a slump, man. I guess you can't call him a kid anymore.
Big fan. I'm a big fan of Seager. Likes the way the way he plays the game.
We talk hitting, me and you, a lot on the show when you're on. And tell me about Corey's swing. I mean, for me, as just a fan, I love it. But what are you seeing?
I mean, he's really short to the ball. He's got a great eye. Looks like he comes up ready to swing. You know, from what I've seen from him, he's been pretty aggressive.
Very aggressive. Yes.
And which I like. I mean, it almost kind of takes the thinking out of it. Just go up there and hack. I mean, have a plan. You got to have a plan. You can't just go up there and hack. But, I mean, I like the way he goes up and he swings the bat. He's been very consistent.
You know, I'm always almost embarrassed isn't the right word, but I almost feel silly giving you my perspective on hitting, but I'm going to give it to you so you can smash it out of the ballpark. For me, it's about not getting behind, right? I mean, Corey is going to take the first one that he thinks he could do damage with rather than get to 0-1 or even, dare we say, 0-2. Is that part of the strategy in your opinion? As John
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, again, these are major league pitchers. You know, as a hitter, I don't want to give them credit, but they are major league pitchers. So, you know, they're out there, they're up there because they're pretty good. You know, they're at the top of their level and you know, getting behind a pitcher, especially a veteran pitcher, you know, it makes it pretty tough. So yeah, go up there ready to hit, ready to go, expect a fastball or whatever you're trying to do. I'm all about the fastball, and then I can react to something slower, but stay on the fastball, ready to go.
You know, and say, hey, Nuggy, what's going on? Well, let's go Seager's right. Welcome in. Guest tonight, Jason Michaels, former MLB ball player, 10 years plus. Bochy said on the pregame as I was prepping right before you popped on, talking about those 9 pitches from Seth Lugo and what to do and how to attack him and whatever. And Bochy said, and I thought this was pretty interesting. I'll probably steal it. You know, the plate doesn't get bigger. It's what is it, 18 inches across, and it's well or whatever. Like, it doesn't change. He's still got to throw the ball in between those parameters and just, you know, wait for it. I mean, 9 pitches is nuts. I don't even.
Does the catcher need 2 hands? Well, I guess now they just do.
Right? Oh, that's true. Yeah, but you need flags or something. I don't know. Anyway, Jason Michaels, J Mike MLB is our guest tonight. 55 of you here so far, just 4 on the YouTube, between 51 over on X. Oh, when we're done, Jason, I remember I wanted to talk to you about when we do this, putting it on your, we'll do it afterwards. Okay. Shoot, I'll just message you afterwards because you're gonna have to go before the end of the thing. Don't let me forget. There's a way we can do what we're doing and get you some stuff over on your Facebook too. But we'll talk about that later. I just thought in my head right now. Anyway, yesterday we got down early on the Yaz solo home run. Tonight we take a lead, which is nice because Merrill Kelly, we got him. We being the Rangers got him to get us some wins down the stretch. And this is one of those opportunities. This is his first time going up against Casey. And here comes Yaz, like we mentioned, leadoff home run yesterday. What do you know about Merrill Kelly, if anything?
Again, another pitcher, changing speeds, changing location, trying to hit off all 4 corners of that box and keeping these guys off balance. And if he's on, they're not going to score runs. I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a low scoring offense for Texas.
Well, with my Rangers offense, it better be, right?
It's that's true. I know. Any given time, it's crazy, and sometimes the momentum, will get away from us hitters, and it's and then I thought I saw a changeup right there, like what he was flaring his glove, but that was pretty good pitch. He's got to keep that changeup down. He keeps that changeup down, and they're not touching it. But what was I talking about?
Well, we're talking about Seager swing. We're talking about Merrill Kelly.
Oh, okay. But no, I really like. I haven't seen him pitch much, but I really like what I see. I really do. I think he's a great pickup for Texas, veteran guy, and he knows how to pitch. I think.
What I liked about it is we sent over 2 prospects, not to be disrespectful, but I'd never heard of them. So it's not like we sent over Sebastian Walcott and friends.
Oh, no, that was late.
Cameron's in the chat. J Mike, how do you react to something like this? Because Cameron, love you. Thanks for being here. But it's not the worst Rangers season of all time. It's just not. It's a lot of people who message me in between the game and during the game yesterday. When I'm done, I go downstairs and I see all the messages I got during the ball game, and they already want to talk about the off season. That's kind of why I asked you in the show yesterday, 4-3 out for Kelly there. When does a player give up? It doesn't matter that the fans give up. I go crazy with how dumb everybody seems every night to want to say the season's over. I don't understand that. What's your take as a former ball player?
Well, I mean, no, the Rangers season's definitely not over. There's been crazy things. I just hear today or yesterday about Milwaukee. You know, the Cubs were up June 19th. They were up 5 games on Milwaukee. And in those 2 months, I think Milwaukee went like, I don't know, 34-10 or something like that.
9-game lead now or some crazy.
Or 39-10. And then the Cubs went 25-25 in like a 15-game swing. I mean, it's.
Well, and the Tigers did it last year. Hell,
yeah.
My Rangers did it in 23.
Yeah.
Well, kind of drives me crazy. Ground ball up the middle, going to be a 4-3 put out.
Good play. Tough play. Good play.
Well, that's another thing I was going to ask you about too. So I'll just do that now. Marcus Semien, still one of the top second basemen in the league, or am I being a homer?
No, I think he is. Absolutely.
He is.
I don't know where he's ranked. It doesn't matter to me. I think he's a very good second baseman. I like him as a hitter. Absolutely.
And the glove is exceptionally solid. Like, there's maybe 1 or 2 guys that can even compare to his glove. Cameron says, need a real closer this winter. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Great throw by Simi. Absolutely nuggy. I totally agree with that. This is Pasquatch. I don't even know who this is. I think it's Pasquatch.
Yeah. Pasquatino.
Oh, yeah. Something like that.
He hit a missile last night. That ball got out he looks like he's pretty aggressive. Again, I haven't seen him much, so this is good. I get a chance to see these guys, for the first time, really, most of them.
I'll probably at some point tonight talk to you about realignment, and the KC could come into play for the Rangers with that, but we'll get to that at some point tonight, probably.
Good pitch right there. Kelly went with a hard fastball inside. I'm thinking change up or curve. Yeah. You want something to go in there that looks like a strike, and then it gets out of the zone. That's why his changeup is so good, and these guys know it. But if your changeup's on and you execute it, nobody's really hitting it. Remember, we as hitters, we're only really hitting the hangers. That's all we're hitting.
And even at that level, you get one or two in AB. Would you say? Is that?
Yeah. No, I tell everybody. I said you're going to get something to hit. If you don't, and you do it right, you're going to walk.
Yeah.
But you're going to get something to hit. These guys got to throw it over the plate. That's a nice job of hitting right there.
Hit that ball hard.
Mighty. That was a good job of hitting.
Dang it. And we're tied 1-1. Pasquatino. What is that? His second home run of the series, right?
Yeah, that was a really good job of hitting. You got to tip your cap. I thought it was a pretty good pitch by Kelly, and that was just better hitting right there.
I'll watch the replay, but it looked like it was maybe center in. It wasn't like how I'll watch it here. I think it was. Yeah, my gosh, it's right on the edge again, frankly.
Well, I think it was a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, I agree.
That right there is just him just reacting. I guarantee that he wasn't trying to do that. He was just reacting.
Well, and he hit a home run, but he didn't blast it. He hit a line drive that went well.
Yeah, but as far as in just dropping your hands, just react.
Yeah.
Because I tell guys all the time, nobody can cover the whole plate. And I've gotten some blowback about this, Gwen and Bonds. I'm like, no, they would have hit higher. Okay, you can't cover the whole plate. These pitchers are too good. But you can't.
When you're hitting that, are you saying it's not only about pitch, but location? I guess.
Yeah. You're kind of mainly going more on location of the plate as opposed to sometimes the what pitch it is. But I'm always looking fast or looking hard and reacting like that. Just reacting. That's just quick hands. All these guys got quick hands. That was a good job of hitting right there.
F9 to end the inning. We're through one inning, 1-1, couple of solo bombs. Seager for us, Pasquatch for them. I got to plug in my laptop so it's beeping at me. I was listening to MLB Network Radio today while I was driving home or whenever it was, and Lance Lynn was on. I was a fan of watching him throw. And he was talking about he was basically a fastball curveball guy coming up, and then the Cardinals got a hold of him and they wanted him to have a second fastball. And then when he got to the bigs, he got to talk to guys like Wainwright, and he mentioned somebody else specifically. I don't remember, maybe it was Chris Carpenter, doesn't matter, somebody. And he basically got a third fastball. And what he was talking about was if he could throw it the same, right? But the fastball is going to be, the straight four-seamer, the one that tails in, the one that slides away. And he loved that. And that's when he felt like his career took off, when he could. And then what he needed to do was take those three different fastballs and be able to throw them on the inside half of the plate and the outside half of the plate. And then he thought, the game got easy, I think is how he put it. I thought, just what a fascinating way to look at it, really. And he talked about the one that he didn't learn until he was in the bigs. Right, whatever. It was no different except for his he was talking about how it is. I never got there, but it made me think of it because you were talking about a hitter can't cover. Did I get rid of you? Where'd you go? What did I do there? I think we lost Jason. Shoot, I was going to talk to him about what Lance Lynn was saying there. Let me text him. Oh, here we already text me. Shoot. So if you want to hear what Jason's response was going to be there, we'll have to wait. He's in Tampa, Florida. Power just went out. Thunderstorms here. It's back on, just rebooting. Okay, good. I thought, did I hit a button? So we'll ask him that in a minute. If you're just getting here, my guest tonight, Jason Michaels, 10-year career. I'll give him a follow over on X at JMikeMLB over on X. And I'll ask him that maybe in between the next inning. We're 1-1. Pair solo bombs, good guys, Seager, bad guys, Pasquatch. Let's get caught up in chat. Cam, I don't know. I don't know when that happens. I think it's an off-season thing. It's probably January. I don't know. Brian's in the house. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Broadcaster was saying pitchers were not used to the heat. Yeah, I heard somebody talking about the mugginess of the game yesterday. Played golf in 95-degree weather a few weeks ago. Doesn't. Yeah, so that's always the thing. Oh, I can take the heat. It's not relevant to what a major league pitcher is going to go through. It's just not. I used to play in Palm Springs, so it's a little bit different. You good? Give me one of these if you're good.
Hear me?
All right.
Okay.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I
just gotta do here.
Yeah, that's what you get for living in tornado, or well, not tornado land, thunderstorm land anyway.
The lightning capital.
Yes, I bet.
Here
Oh my gosh. Well, and you've
literally
got like a Cat 4 that turned away from you, right? Didn't that go out?
It took a right turn, a good, smart right turn.
Or actually,
we were in a tough one last year. We lost power for a few days.
Well, you guys got hit last year with you guys being the state of Florida, some
couple of them,
weather. Yeah, we're actually going down to the beach here. I should tell you, and tell everybody for that matter, but especially you. I won't be around. What do we do? I don't even know. I think we leave Sunday. We're back Wednesday or something. Not really sure. We're going down to the beach here in Texas. I'm actually a beach guy from San Diego, but since I've lived here, 2011 here being Texas, I haven't been to a Texas beach once. So we're going to remedy that this weekend.
So where do you go?
When I go, in San Diego, I had my beaches, but when we go to you, we've stopped in is it Pensacola where the Jets are. We've done that, and there's a place in Mississippi my wife has had to stop at a couple times. So I've been to a few beaches, but we're going to Corpus this weekend. My son-in-law and my daughter have gone down there a few times and they love it. I was actually trying to go down to Padre, but one of my grandkids injured his hand. They don't want to be as long of a drive. So whatever, we're going to Corpus instead. And I'm looking forward to it. I've never been. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure it won't look like San Diego, but we'll take it.
No, it's not going to look like San Diego.
Have you been down there at all? Do you know
to San Diego? Yeah, but I've never been to the beach. I mean, I played in Houston, and
wait, you never been to the beach, or you haven't been to the beach in San Diego?
No, I've been. Well,
you live in Tampa.
Yeah, I live in Tampa, but I mean, when I played in Houston, I never went to the beach.
Gotcha.
I was playing,
Yeah.
And then when we play San Diego, they're right there in that gas lamp district. But I don't know if there was not really beaches right there. I don't think.
It's pretty close. I mean, there's
Like
the harbors right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bachelor party may have been in the Gaslamp Quarter of San Diego many moons ago, many pounds ago too, many moons ago. That was a good time. I haven't thought about that in a while. Brocco says 9 watching, 7 likes. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, go ahead and hit the like. Oh shoot, I'm missing the ball game here.
Good job by Rowdy there to pull his hands in and get that ball and get something on that ball.
So it might be a little early, but at least the lefties look like they're seeing him. That ball was in off the plate even, and he didn't do the damage that Corey did, but he hit it pretty freaking hard. I'll take that.
Yeah, but it kind of jammed him too, but he brought his really well.
We were talking about Lance Lynn. I'll get that back in I lost you there. I'll get to that, but he was talking about jamming people in on the hands, and you were talking earlier about inside. We'll talk about it. Bronco Mustang Lifestyle Living says, but the AC works. It's really a beach in Houston. Yeah, I've never been to Houston. So I don't know. I might go down next year. WBC going to be in Houston.
Yeah, I really enjoy Houston. That's a huge city. Good Lord.
Yeah.
It was a big city.
Quick getting there.
Yeah, it was. Well, for me, I had my power.
Well, for all of us. I mean, he was smooth there. We're going to bottom of second, 1-1. Corey Seager and Vinny Pasquantino solo bombs. We got Jason Michaels with us. So I was saying to you, Lance Lynn was on the MLB Network radio show this morning, and he was talking about learning fastballs. When he came up to the bigs, he was a fastball curveball guy, or when he was moving up the ladder, I guess. But then when the Cardinals want him, they were all about the sinker. So they taught him the sinker version of the fastball. Then we got up to the bigs, Wayne Wright and somebody else. I think it might have been Chris Carpenter, but somebody else kind of taught him how to cut one. So basically he went from fastball curveball when he was coming up to 3 fastballs. And what made me think about it is what you said in the first inning when we were talking. Lance Lynn was talking about what he needed to do once he mastered that is just be able to control it on the inside half or the outside half of the plate. And then he said something that really clicked with me. Once he got that, pitching became easy, which I kind of laughed at because I don't believe that for a second. But I found that interesting, and then it made me think of that because you were talking about nobody can cover the whole plate. What is it that are you ever looking out over to the outside half? Is that dangerous? I mean, you don't want it in on your thumbs. You don't want to get
No, I don't want it in. I mean, I can't cover that ball.
Yeah.
I can't cover it. I mean, if he executes a pitch on the inside corner, I hope to foul it and not hit it fair. You know what I'm saying? I just hope to touch it, especially with 2 strikes. Now, with 2 strikes, I got to open up a little bit. I spread out the plate a little bit more. But before that, I'm looking middle away. I mean, if you start charting pitches, now these guys may be a little bit different, but still, you chart these pitches, 60% and higher are going to be middle away.
How realistic is it? I mean, we're not talking about Greg Matz. We're talking about the average MLBer that they can control where they want it to go that specifically, inside half of the plate, outside half of the plate, or how much of it is just the natural run or cut?
No, I mean, they can. I don't like to give any credit to the pitchers, but now I'm not playing. And, they do, but how often do you see in a replay the glove of the catcher move? Like it's they're going to do the best. They're going to be the closest to hitting the target where they need to hit it. And then that's Jesus. Did you see that first pitch?
Yeah.
Oh, is this that Taylor Lewan or something? Yeah.
This next guy?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just sitting there looking at that first pitch. Was awful by that football player. But no, I've had one time. So I've had close to 3,000 at bats in the big leagues.
Wow.
3,000. One time did I get a pitcher that threw me 3 perfect pitches away. One time.
Somebody we know?
It's Chris Rietsma.
Okay.
Great arm. He was with the He pitched with the Braves and the Reds, and I'm trying to think I think it
It's
was
a name I know, but I don't know anything about him.
But yeah, good arm. Good arm. He went fastball away, a little bit off the plate, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a better pitch. And it went curveball again, same spot. And I couldn't pull the trigger. And then he went changeup, backdoor changeup, and I was just like, that was the only time
Just tip it.
that I went. I did not swing the bat like 1, 2, 3. Just that was it.
That's
and
crazy.
so, and like I tell everybody, I said, listen, I'm not Albert Pujols, as far as in the pitchers going, I'm not that nervous to throw to Michaels than I am to Pujols, knowing Pujols and the whole thing. And but I said, I could still hurt you, but that's it. So I would feel that these pitchers would execute a little bit more, meaning they would have a little bit more confidence and a little bit, conviction that they'd probably execute a little bit more. But even with that, you know what I'm saying? That,
yeah.
Me as a hitter, I can't give pitchers any credit. Now, flip side, same thing. As a pitcher, never give a hitter credit. Just don't. I look back and I got myself out a lot. Granted, I faced some really good pitchers. I did. I faced some Hall of Fame pitchers. But I felt like that I had a pitch to hit just about every at bat.
Wow.
And if I didn't, or maybe I swung outside the zone, or I didn't take advantage of it, and that's what you got to do. That's the difference with these major league guys. Is that they're able to hit the mistakes more than the minor leagues or everybody else.
When I hear you talk like that, and we've done this a few times now, I think that what I'm hearing is you're less, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you're less concerned with the big time velocity,
right? Than
I and somebody like me would expect you to be.
Right.
Because I never did it. I may have taken 2 or 3 cuts ever, outside of a batting cage at 90 plus. You did it. You never took a cut that wasn't over 85 probably, or 80. I don't know what the lowest fastball in the big one.
Jamie Moyer struck me out with 83 mile an hour fastball.
But 83, that might be as fast as I saw, so you're saying that the pitching is not about the velocity as much as somebody like me might think? Question mark?
Yeah, you look at let's see here. Who I really like is Sanchez from the Phillies.
Yeah, he's good.
Now, he's got a pretty good arm. He gets it up to 96, 97, but he does a lot of two-seamers, changing speeds. Ranger Suarez threw last night for the Phillies. I think it was last night.
He's great.
Either last night or and he threw really well. And, like these two guys right here are pitchers. They're not throwers.
Changes right there. A nice pitch to
It's always good to have 97, 98 in your back pocket when you need it. I tell you that right now.
So my buddy Cameron, I love him, pretty negative in the comments. And he says this, and I got a pro hitter here, a hitting coach now, and a guy who's done it in the big. So I'm going to ask you, when a fan says something like this, I don't even know how it's possible for the offense to be this pathetic. Obviously, he's talking about the Rangers. I love you, Cameron, but that's kind of stuff that pisses me off. I don't like it when we act like they're not trying, or come on.
Well, I think one thing to look at, Cameron, and I don't fault these guys one bit. Not one. He's a fan, and it's a grind of a season. Remember that we're going to have more negative results.
1, 2, 3 inning F7.
Yeah.
All right,
we're going to have more negative results. Oh yeah, I may be ahead of you now.
That's
but
right.
we have more negative results on the field. Okay, remember, a good hitter, fails 7 out of 10 times. And so
hardly anybody's got a 300 average.
What I'm looking at, to me, what I'd be looking at if I'm a hitting coach, okay, and I am, but especially at the big league level, is are they swinging at strikes and are they taking the balls? Bottom line. And if I could say yes to both of those, well, hey, you know what? And it is what it is. Sometimes the ball just happens to find that that fielder. I think I look at two strike approaches. I want these guys just to put in play. I'm sick and tired of these guys trying to hit a home run with 2 strikes, and a lot of them do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's why the averages are so low, because guys are not afraid to strike out. They don't care. I was fully embarrassed if I struck out. Embarrassed. I was pissed. I hated it that the pitcher got the best of me. And it, not to say that these guys aren't pissed, but I was a tad more animated when I struck out at myself. I was upset with myself. I mean, I'm the one that's swinging the bat. I think, and it's hitting and pitching the same thing. It's a lot of momentum. And I think I just saw somebody about having an inconsistent lineup too. And I don't know why they do that. I agree. Let's not keep changing the lineup. I mean, because guys don't know where they're going to be hitting. Some of these guys, in the middle of the order, they're changing around. So I don't know why they do that.
Bochy's done that more this year than he has in years past.
I don't think it's him, to be honest with you.
I remember you said that last night.
Like he's a baseball guy. Now, Chris Young, I played with Chris Young as well, too, the GM, pitcher. But I just, I need to be in there, and I want to hear, what goes into that. Like, why start switching? Don't switch. You got your main guys, and you keep them there, period. You may switch them every once in a while, but apparently, like you were saying, and like these fans are saying, that they're just inconsistent lineups. And I don't like that. Honestly, I just don't like that. I mean, we're baseball players. Routine is a big part of it. But I don't like it. Some guys think they have the answer, the magic answer, to each lineup, and just leave it there, man. It gets guys to get a little bit more comfortable.
How would you respond to but what do we do? It's August and we're only scoring 3 runs a game argument?
I mean, you got to do the old cliche and play one game at a time. Like I was last night, that the goal should be obviously to win the first game of the series, any series, home or road. And then eventually win the series. You want to win. You start winning series. I mean, that's 2 out of 3. That starts piling up a little bit. But yeah, it just I think. And last night there was, I know there was one instance there in the second inning where I felt like they should have bunted with Freeman.
Yep.
Let's do that. If we're not scoring runs, we got to get some runs going.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, I don't think that's pretty simple. That's kind of common sense.
I've always
playing for the 3-run homer.
Yeah, the running game, the short game, hitting behind the runner. Teams like the Brewers, they don't have a murderer's row offense, but they're doing what they need to do. I mean, I'm a fan of Pat Murphy and what he's done over there. And I think there's just winning baseball, and then there's slugging baseball. I don't mean to say slug. I mean, I love slug. Everybody loves slug. We need more slug in Texas, but we don't have it. Oh. So for me, hit behind the runner, move him over, get him in.
Yes. It's not a hard concept.
Yeah, I mean,
if we're not scoring runs, we got to get it going. We got to manufacture some runs here. And last night was a perfect example. It was a perfect example there in the second inning that Freeman should have. They should have had him bunting, and he ended up popping up to short or second or something like that.
No,
and then Jonah ended up having a big hit, to score.
But it could have been a 2 RBI hit. I mean, again, not just because
it just puts a lot of pressure. It puts a lot more pressure on these other hitters.
Yeah. Talked about staying strike 3 for a while. We talked about sticking with the same lineup. How do you feel about what the Rangers are doing right now? Another 1-2-3 inning for Lugo, by the way, heading into the bottom of the inning. Josh Young. I'm a big Josh Young fan. I like him. I think he's got a 20 home run, 80 RBI. Pretty elite glove kind of player at third, but he's just not doing it. And frankly, he didn't start yesterday or the day before with Freeman. Freeman's not in there today, and he's still not at third. It looks to me like they've lost trust in.
Or maybe they're trying to light a little fire and see how he works, see how he acts, when he's not playing and he's frustrated that he's not playing. I'm looking at things like that. I'm looking at some intangibles. If he's gonna, I don't know, but if he's gonna sit around and mope, I don't want his ass in there.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's
I'm not going to be able to.
Selfishness, and
I can't pretend like I know, but he doesn't seem like that kind of guy to me.
Yeah, maybe not. Like I don't know either.
Yeah, CY said flatly it was about his consistency. When he's a streaky guy. When he's streaky, he's doing fine. When he's not in a streak, he's swinging bad pitches. He's not doing the little things to take the walk. He was really annoyed with him. He's not taking walks. But I don't know. Like we sent him down to the minors for like 3 weeks. He came back hot. Now he certainly got cold again. I'm not saying Freeman can't do it over there, but I feel like they have a better chance in 2025 sticking with the guys. I mean, the young guys, Langford and Carter and Young, that in the 23-24 have come up with the Rangers. It seems too soon for me to be bailing on them. And if we really think we have a chance to still make the playoffs, and they do, it's not a good chance, but they're still in it. It would be unlikely, but they're still in it. I don't think Cody Freeman is the answer at third. I think Josh Young has to get hot for that to happen. Tell me if I'm nuts.
No. So you said something there that it's something that I talk to my players about, especially my older players. I said, what I'm looking for in a hitter or any player, pitcher or hitter, consistency. Bottom line.
Well, that was what CY was saying, that Young's not.
But there's some guys that are just streaky guys, and it'll piss you off. One, as a teammate, and then as a staff. It's going to piss you off. You're like, man, I'm just sick and tired of if he's not streaky, then he's cold. He's really cold. Yeah. And that's what I'm looking for. I mean, I want some consistency. Now, watching Freeman last night, just watching some little things, I kind of liked what he was doing.
Really? Tell me more.
Yeah, to be honest with you. I mean, he was choking up on the bat. Doesn't look like he was trying to go yard every time.
I mean, he's got the genetics. It's his brother in was it Colorado? Tyler Freeman? I think that's what it is. I hope I have that right.
Oh no, the pitcher.
No. Well, I don't want to lie to you. I think he's an outfielder. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Who was the pitcher I'm thinking about? The lefty.
Oh, you're thinking of Kyle Freeland? Yeah, no. Tyler Freeman is a outfielder with the Rocks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Having in the big leagues too. That's pretty neat.
Well, you talked about being a fan of the Boons, or that was my words for. I think maybe you knew. I don't remember what it was, but he's got I think 4 kids, and then his brother's doing what he's doing in New York, and his dad was a manager and a great catcher for years. Grandpa Gus was playing, so that's pretty fun.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, both Boons, they grew up in the clubhouse,
100%. Mm-hmm.
And when I was with the Phillies, Bob Boone was around a lot.
I'm a huge Bob Boone fan.
And then when I was with the Nationals in 2012, Bob Boone was around a lot as well. I think he was maybe a special assistant to the general manager or something like that.
He managed for a while. He's a good catcher for the Phillies and for the Angels. And Reddy makes the play in foul territory, 2 outs. This game is flying by. My goodness. Yeah. I think the Raymond just said 6 straight for Kelly.
I mean, that pitch that he just threw was right down the middle, too. Those are the ones that are going to keep you up at night.
Yeah. My buddy Brian wants me to ask Jason about his opinion of MLB realignment. I kind of liked it, but I didn't like that the Rangers moving to the NL. I'll shut up. I have some strong opinions, and I've heard some stuff, and I read some stuff today. But J. Mike, thoughts on realignment? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What's the player perspective? Would you care?
I mean, again, I think I said this last night, okay, that the first thing that came out of Manfred's mouth right after that was he was concerned about the players' wear and tear.
Yeah, I was surprised by your comments on that last night, frankly, the travel thing. So let me push it on you.
We're not doing anything without money. I get it.
So the Mariners haven't won a dang thing. And I would say to you, the travel might be part of that. Their travel is quite a bit more than anyone else's. As a Rangers fan, I'm cool with it. But, I don't – and I hate the word fair. It's not a word I like to use, but it doesn't seem –
I just don't think they have the right players. I mean, you look back and what was that great season?
30 years?
Was it 2001?
Yeah.
When they had that just 116 wins or something like that. I mean, you look at the players on that team. Yep. They had the same travel schedule. So to me, it's not an excuse. I think it's a way to try to get more teams in the playoffs. and again, more
Well, yeah.
money,
So the
TV
expansion
money.
alone. Mike Barron was talking about this on MLB, whatever his show on the radio today, and I was driving around a lot today, and I think they said that the last team fee was 130 million. Pretty sure that was the number. Pretty sure, and now they're talking about 2 billion. So the league's going to make 4 billion from what Charlotte and Salt Lake City or wherever they go, right? And right there alone is why we're going to expand. But then it does make sense to go to 32. 30 is just a dumb number. 32 to 16 to 8 to 4. You can have a nice tournament. There's all kinds of things you can do with that. I think everybody's freaking out about the NL and the AL. Here's how I would do it.
Yeah.
Turn it into 32 teams. Keep it NL and AL. Who cares? Doesn't matter. And then the whatever division, there's 4 divisions. You win your division, you make the playoffs, and then the next 4 make it. And then you're not going to have that division that goes, 80 and 82 and make the playoffs. It's just the math won't work if you're playing inside your division. And it just makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think the Mets and the Phillies and the Yankees playing each other more is good for baseball. In San Diego and in LA, those 3 teams should play more. Do you put San Francisco with them or Arizona? I think you put Arizona.
I mean, I think you you split up LA and Anaheim, right? Is that what
there's so many alignments out there right now, but no, I would say that you keep the Dodgers, the Padres, the Angels, and probably the D-backs are the 4. Then you do the Giants, the Mariners, Salt Lake City, and Vegas, the 4. But there's been a whole bunch of articles. There's like 3 or 4 from big sports writers today. Evan Dralick, I think is his name, in the Atlantic, did a big one. Jim Bowden put one out, but he kind of rehashed the one he did from 4 years ago. But
I think there was some
AL thing. I just don't think it matters.
There was concern about some watered down divisions. You got some big market, like you put the Yankees and the Mets in the same division there. I don't know if to me, I think you should split them up, but
really,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's always been cool, the Mets and the NL and the Yankees and the AL. It is what it is. They're going to do what they got to do. I mean, everybody's going to bitch and moan on both sides.
100%.
And it's, from what all these changes that baseball's been doing, I mean, I don't put it past them. Whether I like it or not, it kind of, it is what it is,
So I have been an anti-Manfred guy for a while, and I didn't like most of the changes as they were promoted. But I got to be honest, some of them have turned out way better than I thought. I still hate the Ghost Runner. Makes no sense to me at all, and you're never going to get me to come around on that one, I don't think. But the rest of it.
Well, what about the pickovers?
Okay, that's stupid. That's
awful.
It's totally stupid.
Or tell me that I can't play the shift. I don't like that either.
Yeah, you're right. I hate that one too. But that's fair. That's why.
But the pitch clock, I got on board with the pitch clock. I think I would have benefited from the pitch clock. As a hitter.
I think that the speed of the game, it pissed me off when they were throwing it because I thought it was all the sports writer doing. But it makes sense. And that's the other thing. Yeah. So from a baseball TV rights aspect, it makes a lot of sense to have a quicker game. It also makes sense with the realignment because then you can have an 8 o'clock slot and an 11 o'clock slot. Netflix has already talked about how they want to get in. Netflix apparently wants the home run derby. Not that it has anything to do with it. Oh, here we go. Get up.
You got it.
Stay fair. Yeah, kid. My boy Jock going deep. Jared Sandler always asks who's going to hit a home run for the Rangers, and I always post back, and Jock was my pick.
There you go.
I love Tom Peterson.
That was a tough pitch, too. I mean, he had a couple of foul balls, 2-2 count. Nice job.
Yeah, I want to see the replay because I was talking to you, but it looked like an inside fastball that he just
like in and up.
Here's the replay for me.
You see how much he missed his spot? That
catcher. Oh, it was up and in. I mean, it. Oh man, that was nice. So he what did he do there? For me, what I saw was a quicker bat than I could ever dream having. But you tell me, right?
And this is where the pitcher will get in trouble because he doesn't have the 97, 98 because it's going to be tough. That's going to be tough to get to. Anything up is going to be tough, and that's.
Well, how did he do it? Does he just have better? Does he just have better hand speed? Like I always, again,
no, all these guys do. They all do.
Yeah.
They all do. And to me, that was just a reaction. He just happened to be up. He read it, and he was able to react. Now, let's say that same pitch, you do it at 96, 97. That's going to be
did we see it? What was the velo on that? Did we see?
90, 92, something like that. Does it say?
If it did, I missed it. Yeah, I could go back and find it. Here, I'll look right now. Hold on.
It ain't going to be harder than 92. Good take. Love the walk after a home run.
Right? Oh, that's what we did to start the game yesterday. It doesn't say the exit velo was 107.5, 415, but I don't see. I know it's there somewhere, but I don't want to.
Probably on the replay it'll show.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Whatever. I'll look at it later.
On the replay on that, maybe.
Cameron says, Jason, do you think picked off Carter? What the hell? They picked off Langford 2 days ago.
I must have missed it there. That's freaking embarrassing. That's what that is.
Cameron, I'll get to your question in a minute. I want to see the replay. Yeah, it is. It's infuriating. Let's see here.
Oh, that's some good feet.
Yeah, he was just slow, right?
Did he?
He took the extra step.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was
Lugo just happened like it was perfect timing.
And it was perfect throw, right? I mean, he had to lean down to catch it, and it was, the tag was automatic. Still frustrating, though.
Yes.
We were just praising
him. As a player there, I want to. Damn.
Go.
Get up. But as a player there, getting picked off, like I want to crawl under a hole. I want to get underneath the bag, and so nobody can see me. It's just that embarrassed.
Did you ever get picked off?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you run? You weren't running a lot, were you?
No, not too much. Most of my career, I probably played against more lefties.
Okay.
Anyway, so my thing with lefties, I mean, unless I was a burner, then I could steal off a lefty, but it was hard. So it was either a hit and run but when I got on first base, and guys don't do it enough as they should in the big leagues, is I'm waiting for that ball. I'm trying to read that ball in the dirt so I can steal that base, because it's hard for a catcher to go down. Now, a lot of these catchers are just getting lucky and they're backhanding it. They're not getting down because they got the one knee down.
More so than when you played. Now it's all about.
And I don't like the one knee down with a runner and runner at third, because it just it gets these guys lazy, and you got to move your feet back there. Any catcher worth a shit has got good feet. You got to have great feet to be a catcher. I mean, you look at Pudge, who I played with, but I mean, at the end of his career, but Pudge, look at his feet. Even Molina, Molina is not he's not doesn't have a beach body. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's got great feet. He's got great feel back there, great feet. And that's,
you're talking about Yachty, obviously. He's one of the best receivers of my lifetime. Oh, yeah. No doubt.
I thought, I played against Pudge too. That was pretty special.
That arm he had, he just did things different. Like, Johnny Bench before us both, but probably the best of our lifetime. But then Irod is right behind him, in my opinion, as a catcher. And I think, again, we were talking about Jonah Heim a little bit. For me, you want the guy behind the plate that's going to deal with your pitchers and stop the running game and just be a part of the pitching team. But Irod's early career was just kind of below. Like, it was Piazza and Irod were the best two. Piazza was the hitter. Irod was the catcher. Well, then Irod got great. I mean, Irod's offense took off through what year? I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever it was. And one of the greats of all time. I mean, truly.
I remember when Pudge was with the Rangers, and when the Rangers had their spring training down in Port Charlotte, Florida, and I was with the Phillies. And I remember, and I think I was a call up, I was in the minor leagues, and they called me up to come play a game. Late in the game, I come in as I think I walked off of Pat Mahomes, and then
Daddy Mahomes.
Huh?
Daddy Mahomes, the second most famous Mahomes now.
Yeah. So I walked off him, Pudge's catch, and I end up stealing second base, and I'm safe. Now I have number 67 on my back. which at the time is a dead giveaway that you're a minor leaguer.
Maybe next year.
Pudge was so pissed after that inning that he went in and he took all of his catching stuff off and fired it in the trash can. I mean, he was pissed.
I love it.
Absolutely pissed because that I stole off him, that a minor leaguer got him.
So that's a pretty nice feather in the cap right there, Jason. You got a steal off of Irod.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you my did I tell you? I think I told you my stolen base claim to fame, right? Dave Roberts. I call so it's JV too. It's JV. It's not even varsity. And I call a pitch out. I get shook off. I'm like, you're not allowed to shake me off. I drop it again. He shakes me off. I'm like, what the heck? So he throws a fastball. Robert steals. I threw it, but I shouldn't have. Didn't matter. He could have stood up if he wanted to. It wasn't even close. But yeah, my claims to fame are Robert stole off me easy and Junior Seau sacked me. And
there you go.
That's all I got. I'm just glad I survived both of the interactions.
I mean, typically you're really stealing off the pitcher.
Well, that's what I would say when I was in high school.
You're really stealing off the pitcher. And
yeah,
I remember Pat Mahomes, he was not, I mean, he wasn't, like, this is spring training. He wasn't full game ready. Like he was, a starter in the big leagues. And I don't think
knowing that, if I know that and you know that, Irod certainly knows that. Why do you think he was so mad? Was he actually that mad, or was he?
Got a minor leaguer stole off of him. I appreciate that as a teammate. Like I like that. I want my catcher pissed.
That's fair.
I want you guys to be pissed and expect to throw guys out. Like, hey, nobody steals off me.
I love that story. That's funny. Hey, Cameron's asked us a couple times. Let me get that out for him. Jason, do you think the owners are willing to kill an entire season to get a salary cap? Do you expect this to get as ugly as people are saying? What do you think?
I mean,
great question.
I mean, do I expect? I don't know. I'm kind of in between right there. I think they could. I also think the players could too. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen.
They're gonna be a lot.
I hope they figure it out. I mean, typically the Major League Baseball Players Union is the strongest of all sports. But especially with these changes that are happening, the pickovers. Like, how do we agree to that? I don't understand that. It's like common sense. It's
how do you agree to realignment?
No, to like the pickoffs, pickovers, and the shift and the ghost runner. I'm like I would be all like, no, that's not baseball. If we play 20 innings, we play 20 innings.
I think that it's, we're all going to find out, but my 2 cents on that in the inning, this game is flying by. My 2 cents are and again, I don't like to be Mr. Negative, but until the owners share their books, and the only time we ever see the books of MLB ownership is if there's somebody suing somebody. So what's going on in San Diego, we might see their books, and they were a mess. They're one of the few teams that we have proof they actually lost money for a while, but it was for just a little piece of maybe 2 years or whatever. Major League Baseball has stepped in when teams were in trouble. Shoot, they did in LA when McCourt was the owner. My point in all this is, here's all you need to know. $2 billion is going to be the fees most likely for these 2 new teams. They're making money hand over fist, and I'm all for making money. I am cool with that. I am not mad at them. But to say that they need a salary cap, I don't know how you feel about it, Jason, but I am pro player. Not because I've got a former player.
Yeah,
I don't understand why people want a salary cap. I don't understand why people want a luxury tax. I think it's dumbassery to have welfare for billionaire owners. And it's not even going to be billionaire owners here soon. Shortly, in my lifetime, for sure, it's going to be corporations and corporations only, because the values are getting too big. I mean, Elon Musk can only own one team, right? I mean, what are we going to do here?
Yeah, no kidding.
And he doesn't want.
Right. I mean, they're not losing money. It depends on that team if they want to spend money. It depends on that organization.
And every year, Jason, somebody. So Soto gets $700 million. Ohtani gets $700 million. Why? Because the owners. What's the word I want to use? No one put a gun to their head to say, "Here, you have to take my money." There's 30 teams. There'll soon be 32, and one at least sometimes 2 or 3 or 4, want to pay the best catcher, the best shortstop, the best pitcher, the best closer. Do I have to be a capitalist? Do I have to be, I don't even want to go political here. How dumb is it to think that these billionaires need the help of each other to stop each other from spending money? It drives me crazy. We can go all the way back to 87 and Andre Dawson, which was truly collusion. I get fired up about this, and I've got some ideas, and I'll put out some videos in the offseason, but the owners are lying when they say they need a salary cap. It's why would you, Jason, be okay with so I run a nonprofit. I'm executive director of a nonprofit, and I worked in San Diego, and then I came out to Texas. How would it be if the world that I lived in said, well, you can only make $30,000. That's the comp you can make because they've already spent this money elsewhere. Mm-hmm. Well, I should be able to get what somebody's willing to pay me. Right. I don't know when that became a controversial thing.
That's the market. That's just
different in baseball.
Yep, that's the market. That's what it is, you know. I don't know. I don't know if they got something else up their sleeve other than money, but I don't know.
The owners have I want a salary cap, and the players will not be allowing that.
And they shouldn't. We should hold strong to that. And I feel like we got a pretty good deal. You know, if we don't play, then they don't make any money. Neither do we. But
every ball player, you correct me if I'm wrong, J. Mike, every ball player, except for the ones who haven't had a year in the bigs yet, should be set for at least 1 year off. Like how it's not hard to budget when the minimum salary is whatever it is.
No, but
maybe next year not playing.
But minor league, these minor league guys don't make any money. You know,
that's who's going to get screwed on this. That's exactly right.
And is it? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Some of these guys are. I don't know. I don't know too much about it, and I don't want to speculate anything. But I have a feeling that I don't think the players are going to move.
The players will win this, and they'll win it by May or June. I'm pretty confident. But
yeah, it may be a shortened season, but I hate it. I hate that it puts a stain.
Hopefully it doesn't get there, but I think it might.
Yeah, I guess it's just I guess we'll see, and everybody will have an opinion about what's going to happen, but
it's going to be the news of the off season.
Yes,
and next year during the season, it's going to be a mess, and we'll see. I do think it was interesting that swing the bat.
Exactly, it's a 3-1 pitch. Like he was looking for a walk. I don't like that.
That's not even that. I mean that ball is fully in the zone, and I'm just going to throw it out there. That's a rookie. And that's the 4th or 5th time I've seen him do that. That's if I'm a pitcher, I'm filing that away. Oh my gosh! All right, tell me what you saw there, J. Mike, because I'm a little annoyed with that.
He was overthinking. That's what he was doing. I think he was thinking of another pitch.
Swing the bat. What's he doing?
It's a good pitch to hit. It's a good pitch to hit. Sometimes we could get a little. It can be a little off on the low pitch because sometimes it's hard to tell. That one was a little. That one.
There's 2 strikes. Okay, maybe the first one because you're thinking on something else, but with 2 strikes,
I don't know what you're thinking other than a 3-1 fastball.
Whatever. With 2 strikes, you better be thinking swing the bat if it's in the zone.
Damn right.
Exactly.
And it's just frustrating. So this is the most baseball that I watch at one time that I'm doing it with you. Because I get so frustrated at these because I know 90% of what they're looking for or what they're trying to do just by their reactions and their approaches.
Sure. Well, I love it, and not just kiss your butt while you're here, but I love this so much having you on, and I have my opinions, and some of them I have strongly held opinions, but to be able to bounce it off you and get your takes and getting the questions from the people in chat, and it's just it's enlightening. I love it. I think I said it in the little promo I did.
The way I watch a game is just dipping. This is what I did, and I studied, and I had to try to figure out any kind of edge that I could get. The information is in front of us. It really is. And that's why I'm saying I think there's too many numbers because, hey, we're baseball players. We're all not math geniuses. See, I'm fine with that hack right there by Heim. That was a big hack. That was an over hack, but I liked it.
He's got a big long swing. He's not going to be.
He does, but
not
I
a
was fine with that. Now I'm hoping that he chokes it down a little bit here. Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I know when I used to watch games with my dad, and he was like, "Man, it's fun to watch a game with you." He just sits there and just listens, and I'm over there, shit talking or praising or whatever. But I mean, this is what I did.
So obviously you love hitting. You've gone into hitting as a hitting coach. Do you ever think about scouting?
I thought about it when I first.
You see the game. You don't like analytics, but you see the game analytically.
But I had a couple buddies that were in scouting as well.
4-3 over we go to the bottom.
The amount of paperwork that you got to do.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, I remember hearing them. They're like, God, it's just over the top. They want so much information and continue. I'm like, God, I mean, it is what it is,
Probably on digital now, though, right? It's probably on the iPad.
I mean, reports all the time. These guys, I think the scouts in general do a great job.
I agree.
I think they have a tough job. There's a lot of things to look at.
What about travel schedules?
You got to travel. So that's what they were saying. You're like, hey, you're going to travel 20 days of the month. And I'm like, I can't, at the time, I had, some family stuff going on that I couldn't leave the town. So I was like, I got to do something. And I started the big league approach here in Tampa.
Yeah.
I said, this is what I know. I know a lot of what I do is the mental side, and I tell guys, I said, listen, I played 10 plus years here in the big leagues, but I was a starter one of my 10 years and I never got sent down for poor performance. So meaning that I had to be consistent.
Yeah. And
also that there's no such thing as being hurt. I think I was on the DL or IL now once or twice. That's it. Once or twice. Now,
how did you do that?
One, I had was an ankle. I tried to.
No. I mean, how did you go 10 plus years and not have plenty of injuries? I mean,
no, I could have definitely been on the IL. I mean, as everybody knows it now, I could have been on it more. But I always felt the way I did my career. I always felt I was expendable. I always felt that I had to earn the position each year to make the team. And that was the way I just kind of went about it. Now I did have a 2-year deal. One year, or one of my contracts was a 2-year deal. And even then I still felt like I had to prove myself. I had to go out there and I had to win a spot on the team. So that kept my drive going.
That's just your worldview though, right? Your the way you look at life, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, I try to stay in the present more, and
talk now enough that you're about now in the moment, and I think that probably what's the word I'm looking for? Maturity, maybe, like your emotional intelligence as it relates to baseball. When you're talking about, you can't worry about realignment, you can't worry about the trade deadline. Like every time I've asked you a question like that, you're like, yeah, I can't control that.
No, I mean, but here's the crazy thing. Crazy thing is some guys do worry about, not many, but some guys do.
People in life are worried about stuff that never happens. But I feel like you have, I don't want to put words in your mouth. You stop me if I'm wrong, but your worldview as it relates to our conversations, at least, seems to be, I'll deal with what I can deal with. I can control what I can control. And, I'm not going to worry about that.
That's a lot of what I say to my clients too. I say, guys, you can control what you can control. That's it. You can't control the result. You can't do it. Nobody can. So I said, instead of going up looking,
especially in hitting, right? You could.
Yeah, I said,
talk about this.
I said, we do it all the time. I said, and we go up and we're looking. I got to get a hit. I got to get a hit. I go, well, I don't know how to get a hit. I really don't. I played, for a long time. I said, but I know what a strike is and I know what a ball is. And if I can control that, I got a better chance of hitting the ball hard. If I hit the ball hard, I was perfect.
There is more luck than what you want to admit, especially as a hitter, right? I mean, you could do everything perfect and go 0 for 6.
Yeah.
And you could get lucky and get 3, bleeders. I mean, it is what it is. The game it's kind of what I love about the game, but it's a little bit.
I don't know how you could be cocky in this game. You have to be confident, big time self-confidence. You have to be, but I don't know how you could be cocky, and I don't know who really, I don't know if there's really anybody that's cocky. Maybe if you talk to them, they'll start.
Oh, I can name a few.
Okay. So, but meaning that, I don't know how you could be cocky. You have to be confident. Baseball players at any level, you have to be confident.
That's such a fine line. And in our society today,
yeah,
I'm going to use the word emotional intelligence. I don't know if that's the word we should be doing on a baseball stream, but there's some people who are just nitwits, right? And who's the guy who threw the bat? I don't remember who it was. Oh, Victor Robles. I don't want to pick on the guy. I don't know the guy, but I'm guessing he's an idiot. That's just insane. And I think that some people react, my old high school football coach used to say, there's nothing as good as it seems. There's nothing as bad as it seems. It's how you react to everything, right? And as a hitter who's dealing with the brain, it's got to be about controlling what you can control. And
absolutely, you got to be cuckoo to be a hitter. That's what I tell them. They look at me like, why? I said, you pretty much every time you get on that field, there's a negative result that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Big situations in the game, you don't come through. You do come through. You're in a roller coaster of emotions, and not as pissed as you get sometimes at yourself. You can't show it.
Look at a hitting streak. Like,
I have to be in control. I got to be in control of my emotions, and I have to be more confident. That's where that confidence comes in.
I think that in all of society, but in our game, it's less and less of that now, right? Because society is going to be part of baseball, right? We don't. Well, let me get back to a hitting streak. What's the longest hitting streak going right now? It's less than 20 games, right? Yeah. DiMaggio had 56 straight. That's 12 more than the second best ever at 44. And that's 1/4 of the season. Like, that's insane. So you're going to have what's the best game ever? 6 for 6.
Yeah. Nick
was gonna get out every game.
Yeah. I go 6 for 6. I go 5 for 5. My head's not fitting in that dugout.
What was your best game stats? Ohtani had a game last year.
I had two home run games, and that was a lot of fun.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Probably my walk off in Pittsburgh when we beat the when we beat the Cardinals, because I came in as a pinch hitter in the 9th. And we won it in the 11th. And we were down 9-4. Yeah, going into the 9th. And started, I got a walk. We just started getting guys on, and just the way it is. And the next thing you know, here we end up winning 12-11.
You know what we need, J. Mike? We need a better highlight clip of your career. Because since I was, 25 years ago or whatever, there is that clip of my walk-off home run. Well, the one that I used?
No, that was at home. That was
that was the walk-off. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Houston.
Well, I didn't do a lot of research, but your outfield play is the one that pops up the most. We need a better, what do they call that? A sizzle, J. Mike sizzle reel.
Oh,
I will take that on. I need to go.
I'm so glad we won that game. Because I tied it. I tied the game myself. I tied the game. And that was because I knew the camera was on me. Yeah. I took my hat off because I wanted to snap like a little 3-year-old. I wanted to pout. Like, you wouldn't believe. I go, I can't do it right now.
Do you want to tell people in chat what you're talking about? Because I don't know that everyone knows.
So in 2004, I got an award for the Oddity of the Year. Okay, it's oddity. I guess it's not a loose, but an oddity.
That's a good name.
I was playing center field with the Phillies. We're at Atlanta playing the Braves. Now I think it's in August.
See if I can find it.
Or September. And so we're kind of in the wild card hunt with the Braves, and they just happened to be playing as well that year. We were up 4-3, I think, in the 4th. And Charles Thomas, a left-handed hitter, and I'm playing in center, and I was kind of playing him a little bit shallow on the pull side of it. He hit one, like, typically if the ball from a left-handed hitter, if he hits in the outfield, it's typically everything goes towards the right field line. Well, this one went towards center, like went back towards left field, even though he started out in right center. And so I was just hauling ass. Just all I wanted to do was try to touch it, just to knock it up so I can catch it, because I was in a tough position. And so I did knock it up, and then everything happened so fast, and then I hit it over the fence.
Do you want me to show the people?
Yeah, absolutely. I want everybody to enjoy this. You're welcome.
Give me a second. Here it comes.
I'm here for the entertainment.
Let me hit the right button.
I'm just glad it's something I can laugh about, later on.
Well, here it comes. What are the odds? I love that the fans like, oh yeah, I got my ball. What are the odds?
They were all over my shit.
The fans?
Rightfully so.
That was like a good set in height and volleyball. Like what is that, 8 feet? And you set it up at 10? I love it. That is too funny.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Again, I don't mind. It doesn't. I think it's funny, and again, we won the game. So
I love that you know that.
The whole team had a good laugh at me at the end of that game.
It's definitely easier to laugh when the ball club wins. It was interesting. Like you almost caught it twice, but the second one was down by your ankle.
I was surprised I even got to it. But even Corey Lytle was the pitcher, the late Corey Lytle, and he came up to me right before I even got in the dugout. He says, "Hey man, don't worry about it. Thanks for the effort."
Oh, I love that.
And then I'm getting the evil eye from Boa. He was beyond fucking pissed.
I love Boa. I love that you played for Boa.
Yeah. So, the center fielder with the Blue Jays, Dalton Varsho.
He's a stud.
Now, his dad was the bench coach.
Gary Varsho, sure.
Yeah. And so Boa had Varsho come over to check my glove. I'm like, hey, I was pissed. And I don't think I said it loud enough. I can't remember, but I was like, it ain't the fucking glove. Sorry for the cuss, but I was like, no, it was me. It was nothing else but me.
That's a fun one, man. But we do. I mean it. We need to get you a better sizzle reel. I want to take that on. A couple of questions that went by. Didn't want to ignore people in chat. Let's see. Do you guys think there's enough owners to block any deal without a cap? It takes 3 quarters to ratify. I think the more it goes, the easier that'll be. They'll be losing money. What do you think, Jason?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's probably enough.
Brian says there should be a minimum salary cap, spending that teams keep the Athletics and the Marlins of the league from not paying players basically running out of minor league teams. I deeply agree with that. Any thoughts on the
well, they do that luxury tax, and it gets sent down to the lower market teams. Now they get to do whatever they want with it. Maybe they need to put it back in the club, huh?
The Marlins were going to be fined for not using the money for the 3rd year in a row. I think it was.
No, I'm sure there's ways around that.
It's unbelievable. This game is flying.
I love it as a player. I love it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I bet. Right. Well, we got what is the score? Is it 2-1? I don't even want to lie to everybody. 2-1. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Quite the start from both of them. I'll go Merrill Kelly. Well done for my Rangers, but 3 solo bombs, right? Was it 3 solo bombs? I believe so.
Yeah, 3 solos.
Let's see. There's some more questions. I don't want.
That's the state of hitting in the MLB right now.
Right. That's totally true.
Home run or nothing. Drives me nuts.
Okay. Cameron says, Jason, how many owners do you think will never accept any deal without a cap? They need 3. Do you have any opinion on that? Kind of what we just talked about.
I think they'll probably get 3 quarters. At least 3 quarters. They're all going to probably back each other. I don't know. I would assume, and again, this is the side that it just pisses me off, and there's no control.
Yeah.
And that's why I remember I was telling you that my teammates, my last year in Houston, they were like, "Why are you so grumpy?" I'm like, man, if you're able to play as long and you start seeing stuff that it's out of your control. And I'm assuming that's probably with any business, right? There's stuff that's out of your control. It's just that's.
But I'm just getting to know you. You don't seem like a grumpy guy in general. Are you saying you were then and aren't now, or was it the game that ground you down, or like?
Well, we had some tough years there in Houston, and
Those were the days. As a Ranger fan,
Yeah.
I'll just say it. Those were the days.
and we had some tough years in Houston, and so my attitude was probably a little sour, anyways. But I was just like, hey, it's out of our control. It sucks. Are we trying to win? Are we not trying to win? Hey, we're employees. We're the players. We go play. Period. Let the upstairs do that. Nice, good way to chase that. God, he's throwing that changeup hard at 87, and he's got that much dip to it.
What are your thoughts on the kick change? You know anything about that? Jack Leiter's throwing a kick change. I never heard of that until
I'm thinking it's a made up thing, but I don't know. Somebody would have to explain the changeup.
It's just a changeup that darts down and into a righty, and it's pretty hard. I mean, Leiter's throwing a kick change at over 90. We've talked about the sweeper. I think that's BS, but a kick change seems to have a little bit of different movement.
I had somebody on X was trying to tell me about the difference between a sweeper, a slider, and a cutter, and
I would say it's the age of the person tweeting.
I just rolled. Yeah, younger than me.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think the kick change is a thing. But I
need to see. I know he threw last night, but I didn't really pay attention. Stay and play.
Nah, why not?
Come on, Jonah, get in the stands.
Well, Merrill Kelly looking good tonight. I mean, let's talk about him a little bit. What an outing. Let me pull up the stats real fast.
I mean, the guys are just not really hitting the ball hard off of him consistently. Yeah. And this is look at the pitches by inning. You got 17, 12, 8, 12, 12, 4 so far this inning. That is freaking efficient. Well, love that as a defender. Well,
maybe we give him a little.
It keeps me sharp. Stay with it. Attaboy. You see how he turned his back? Yeah. That was good. I mean, sometimes you got to take your eye off the ball. And that's like a next level outfield. Take your eye off the ball and go to a spot.
Go get it again. Yeah.
It's amazing. When I started, because I would take batting practice live in the outfield, all three, left field, center field, right field. And I would play in normal. I would play, like I would go to my normal position, but then play a good 10 steps in towards the infield in order to get my first step going. And I don't know why guys don't do that now, especially in high school and college. Change up. Well, that was a curveball. And that's the way I really worked on my defense. And I really got confident with my defense. And I put my head down a lot, and I would go to a spot, and it was amazing how much ground I can cover, how much more ground I could cover.
With your head, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
No, I felt that was a good, especially a good center fielder, but a good outfielder in general. That's forward.
So let me dive in there real fast. So no walks, 2 hits, both solo bombs. That's all Kelly's given up. That was the first inning or the second inning to Vinny, and now this blast. Other than that, he's been perfect through.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, again,
you said it right. You're not going to get beat with the solo home run. Well, it's 2-2.
So we got to manufacture some runs. Yeah. And it starts with having good at bats. Just get on base. Try not to hit the freaking home run. Now that one there was in a pretty good zone. I mean, he put a good
first mistake of the game that they got. I mean, the first one.
I think that was a changeup. Did it say it?
No, I don't think it saw it, but
I think it was a changeup that just stayed up, or I mean, what the hell are you going to say to him, Maddox? What are you going to say to him?
That's what
Probably give him a break. Maybe just give him a little breather.
Yeah, that makes some sense. Because like Merrill Kelly, okay, I've only given him 2 hits. What are you going to say to me right now, right? I know I just gave up a blast. There's got to be a little bit of I'm pissed right now. Leave me alone.
Change up.
That moment.
Change up. Yeah.
Yeah, Bronco Mustang says he loves seeing the name Yaz on the. Was that Yaz who just went deep? I guess it was. Huh? So 2 and 2 days. They'll have a good ground for about Trey statue. Oh, Cameron, they're getting a little 20K every time down there. What are you talking about? Interesting game here. 2-2. Bottom of 6, right? I don't want to lie. Bottom of 6.
I mean, there's no reason to get anybody else going. I mean, he's really got control of this game.
I mean, I was just going to ask you that. So as he gets Witt here, we are through 6, no walks, 2 hits.
All right, answer me this. How many stress innings does he have?
0, I would say, because he gave up two solo hit home runs.
Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, and it's kind of the same with Lugo as well, too.
Yeah.
So me, I mean, like, I would take the numbers and I would, pee on them. I'm like, I don't need this. Like, I can see with my own eyes, my guy's got some pretty good control. Now, I can put him on an at-bat to an at-bat if I feel that way, but.
So here's the other thing that we got to consider here. Jacob deGrom scratched from tomorrow's start. No pitcher announced to start for the Rangers. Bochy said pregame, we'll see how it goes. What does that mean? Kelly needs to give us some innings. He talked about, maybe we'll bring somebody up from AAA or whatever. Maybe it's Lats. I don't know, but we need to put somebody on
you'll have to put somebody on the IL.
Or let somebody go.
DeGrom could go, and it could be retroactive by the last time that you pitched. So
they already said that he's not going to go. He's already been to Arlington. Dr. Meester saw
he pitched 5 days, 6 days ago. 5 days, 6 days ago.
His due day is tomorrow, but they're going to.
They could do it retroactive. Back then. Right.
So that would be 4. So that would make it 9.
Yeah. So he would miss another start.
Yeah, I guess, or you just back him up.
It didn't say why that he's out.
It did. Shoulder fatigue. They didn't have any worries at all, but just to be safe, because it was him, they sent him back to Arlington to meet with Dr. Meester, and Dr. Meester said everything looked great, everything's fine, and he would make his next start.
So shoulder fatigue.
Well, and somebody said, I might have been Jared Sadler, somebody on X said, the dude hasn't missed a start the whole year. I think he's in start 24. True. And he basically missed the vast bulk of the previous 3 years. So he is at whatever it is, 24 starts or whatever, when he's had, I want to say 7 over the past 3 years. So it kind of makes sense, right? I mean, I don't know. Not makes sense maybe, but it's not hard to believe. How about that?
Yeah. No,
oh, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Especially these guys are throwing up, DeGrom with his arm and all his stuff. I don't see how these guys don't get more fatigue. I know they work out big time, keep those, keep their shoulders and arms going. Just depending. I mean, you'd hope for a good start here out of Kelly, and so far he's given a quality start.
100%.
And now it
hasn't been in 2025. It hasn't been the starters that are the problem in Texas.
Oh, man. I mean, I like the approach, though.
Yeah, I do too.
The approach.
That's why when I get fans giving Simeon crap, I just want to, I don't know. Can you choke people through the X Twitter machine? No, I just don't understand it. I don't know how, like you talked about where he's ranked. I don't have an answer for you on that, but he's a top 5.
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, like
but I mean, if you're going to get rid of somebody, you got to replace him with somebody. Who the hell is that going to be? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
They're just resting DeGrom to avoid initial pause. No, they had it looked out. Dr. Meester looked at it. It's fine.
Nice. This is becoming a good at bat here. I like it.
Hobie Milner, lefty throwing for the Rangers. Looks like Merrill might be done or close to being done. I kind of think he would.
No, I mean, I'm getting a guy warm.
Regardless,
I'm getting a guy just hey, I need you to start throwing a little bit. If it goes south real quick and he gets in a jam and we need to get him out, I need somebody ready.
It's super hot up there and it is super muggy up there. How long is it really going to take him? 20, 15, 12 throws?
Maybe 15.
You're getting 8 on the field too. So.
Yeah, but I mean they stretch, they do all this, all this stuff, and I mean they should be doing it anyways. I mean, I look at it because I've
always thought it was silly to have to get him up like that. Like people are, I feel like that's, I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong, but I feel like they can get up and I mean, you send Maddox out to talk to him. You come back. You send Heim out to talk to him. That's plenty of time.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, this is a very good at bat right now. Let's hope he wins it here.
Lugo
Just
versus
put it in
Mark
play.
for show here. Exactly.
Put it in
Eat
play.
it.
I'm looking to hit the inside part of the ball.
Get out. Pops it up out of play. Nice.
Good.
115 beautiful people here. 108 on X, 7 on YouTube. I'm glad every single one of you here. That's J Mike at J Mike MLB. The Big League Approach. Give him some love. Check out him on Facebook and on X. And if you want to learn how to hit, connect with him. Let's see Marcus double into the gap right here. What do you say? What an AB. How many pitches is it, Matt?
This is probably he's probably on his 11th right now. Does it say on your deal?
Oh, there you go. 10. He just threw his 10th. That was 11th. So he's going to throw his 12th pitch. Wow. That's a long AB right there. Come on, Marcus. Great AB. Lugo wins that one right there. So you talk about all the time. Let's have an inning and keep
that's encouraging though. I mean, that still encourages for a hitter. Like if I'm on deck, I'm like, all right, I like that. It sucks that he didn't come through right there. Well,
they're going to go get him. I mean, like you always say, you want about 15 pitches an inning. He just had 12 against Marcus on top of the 6 innings that preceded it. So that's the fans are giving him some love right there, and rightfully so. Lugo.
No, they should. Yeah, right. You're
pretty
right.
freaking good start right there. I'll pull up the stats so we can tell you about it. 6 1/3, just 3 hits, walked 2, 5 Ks, 2 solo bombs. As J Mike said, you're not going to lose with giving up solo home runs, and he won't. Worst case scenario, the only scenario there, he's going to get a no decision. He can't win, he can't lose. Kelly's still in there, but we're getting Milner ready in the pen. Interesting. I mean, you said exactly this. This was going to be a low-scoring game. I mean, you called it exactly how it's turned out.
But it still could end up being a high-scoring game. It's just
the starters did their job.
Baseball's crazy. Oh my god!
No, I feel like you're taking a shot at my Rangers bullpen, and rightfully so.
No. I would just. I mean, just the way baseball works out. I know. Who's coming up to hit? Who's the lefty coming up to hit? Is it Duran or what's his name?
Are you talking about for us or for Kansas City?
No. I'm wondering if he's going to. No, for the Rangers, it's Rowdy
Tellez.
Oh, Tellez. Okay.
Oh, it looks like they're pinch hitting. Okay, so Josh Young's going to pinch hit. So they must be bringing in a lefty. I don't know who they're bringing in, but
they are. Yeah, lefty.
My MLB.com's already got Josh Young pinch hitting, so they've announced it. So
okay,
I must have brought in a lefty. They got Asuna behind him. He's a lefty, and Heim switch hitter, and then Smitty. So yeah, I guess he'd bring in a lefty here for sure, wouldn't you?
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right. All right. Bullpen game looks like 2-2. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. 119 of you total, 9 on YouTube, 110 on X. Josh Young, first time we've seen him in 2 or 3 days. Pitch hitting for my Rangers. Is Josh Young the Rangers' third baseman or nah? I really don't know. I'd like to think we're done. I'd like to think he's going to get the start tomorrow and Thursday, and he's still our third baseman through the rest of 2025, but we'll see. Change up down 2-1. Yeah, Kerm, that would be nice. Ground ball, 5-3 scooped up. Oh, nice play over at first by Pasquatch. And that's the inning. J. Mike is back with us. Huh?
Saw that. I like the aggressiveness, though. Go up ready to hit.
Zeke Duran looks like he's going to be hitting for Asuna here. Probably staying the game out in right field, I would assume. Does Josh Young go over to first? I don't know. We'll find out. He hit for Rowdy Tellez there. Probably not. Probably, that's silly. Josh Young will go over to third, and Smitty will go over to first. Obviously, Zeke hitting for Asuna will go into right. Hopefully, Zeke will do that after he splits a gap or somehow gets us a run here. I mean, Zeke hasn't had a good offensive year in a while, but he has had some success against lefties, and see what happens here.
Yeah.
Zerpa looks a little wild.
Yeah. I'm looking for where his release point is. That's a pretty good sinker right there.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty aggressive hack there after he missed so bad and then missed again.
Just get on base.
So where you come out at the end of the game taking a strike. Back when I played a quadrillion years ago, I mean, they're not losing, but it's late in the game and they're not winning. Should they be taking a strike yet? Is that something that nobody does anymore?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready. You got to be ready to hit because I mean, you could hit a home run. You know, I don't want to give them a pitch. I don't want to give the pitcher a pitch. Now here, I'm looking to kind of hit the bottom of the ball.
Little chopper, safe. Ah!
Okay.
I want to see the replay. I thought that
was a good play.
Pretty close. You think he was out?
Yeah.
Jonathan India, we talked about him the other night. Underrated ball player. I've always liked him.
That was good. Good play. It's the only thing you could do.
Yeah, the pitcher I thought might make the play, honestly. Look at that. The glove. Yeah, he's out for sure. You're right. What a ball game. I wish it was not such a good game. I wish we were up 10-2, but it's 2-2 through 6.5 to the bottom of the 7th. We got J Mike. I know we're almost done. So J Mike, give me a commercial.
Yeah. So
what do you do? What can the people find you? All those things.
Right. I do private hitting and fielding here in Tampa. I got a couple of cages. I have another ex-big leaguer pitcher that does pitching lessons as well. The name of my company is called The Big League Approach. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook at The Big League Approach. And I do virtual lessons. I take videos, critique videos, give feedback on what what drills to do, and I want to help any hitter get to his next level, his or her next level, because I also do softball as well. Softball girls listen, which is good. The boys, sometimes I gotta talk a little bit louder to them. I don't, but I'm just saying I gotta talk a little bit louder sometimes. But I really enjoy what I do. A lot of what I do is the mental side. I work on the approach, deal with, the negatives, the failures in the game, the negatives in the game, the ups and downs a lot, deal with the confidence issues, which is a huge one. And, coming up, working with these players on coming up with a good, consistent, confident plan when they come to the plate.
I love that. So
check me out.
I mentioned you. I was over at one of my daughter's houses, and they've got 2 of my grandbabies, and he's not even talking yet. His name's Nolan. Yes, he's named after Nolan Ryan, and they got him a T, and he walks all around, but he's not talking yet. That's his age, but it's a pretty smooth little swing. So you might have a future client. Might be quick. Right. What's the youngest you take? We've talked about
the youngest 4.
Maybe okay. So then I gotta get him with you before he turns 4. That I want to set that record. Yeah, I'm grandpa, man. I had 4 daughters and they're the best. I love being a girl dad. They just weren't into sports. A couple of them played volleyball for a year or 2. Not very into sports. And so I've got a couple grandkids. I have 2 grandsons and 2 granddaughters. And awesome. I got 2 that I think might be sporty. I mean, we'll find out, I guess. They're not there yet, but you're gonna have a client for sure, whether he wants. No, he'll want to. And he can throw already too. I'll tell you, if he wants to hit you noggin with his ball, he's gonna. It's pretty good.
That's us boys. We just want to bang stuff around, throw stuff.
Oh, that's my Nolan. That is my Nolan. He just ripped up his hand the other day, and
really?
Yeah, his mom was on a treadmill. He stuck it in there, and
well, he learned the hard way, didn't he?
He did. And he was here today, running around like a little Tasmanian devil anyway, so he's, I guess, pretty tough too. Oh, just fell. I don't want to get rid of you, but I know you told me you needed to bounce now, so you just let me know when you. Oh, I got to put the game on. I'm
going to do it after they hit.
Works for me.
Texas hits.
Works for me. And just as we talk schedule, I think I'm going to be live tomorrow. I do have some work stuff. I have it scheduled, not for sure. I don't know what your schedule is. And Thursday is unlikely, but not a no. It's a day game, though, I think. But I'll let you. I don't know if you're available for tomorrow or interested, but
I am not. No, tomorrow I'm not available. I'm not.
And if I go live, I won't even bug you. And then again, just because I won't talk to you too much after this, so we'll do a little inside baseball stuff. I'm not around Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know when I think I'm back Wednesday. So I'll let you know when I get back, but nothing early next week for me.
Stay with it.
Dang it.
Put a shirt on.
Vinny doing damage, went deep earlier. What's the gap there for a double?
That was a nice job of hitting, by the way. Really nice job. I mean, that pitcher looks pretty tough.
Lefty on lefty right there.
That was – he took the pitch before that just off for a ball.
Carter gave it his all, too. That's pretty good effort. His Bass 16 right there.
You're kind of like in between. I think he was kind of in between whether I dive or not. You know, to me, I know that, hey, if I dive, my left fielder's there.
I was just going to say, does he know that Langford's there, do you think?
Yeah. I mean, he would know. Sometimes you got to judge that on your chances. Like, hey, if I'm coming straight in and I'm in center and I dive, I better get it or knock it down. If not,
that's 3 or 4. Yeah, but there, you know, almost assuredly, unless he's lazy, going to have some backup there.
Yeah, but that was a good effort by Carter, though. That really was.
That's a good piece of hitting. I mean, Milner doing what he does, and Vinny's doing what he does. Michael Garcia, wow, hitting 302 on the year. I didn't realize, having a nice year. Go ahead, run in scoring position late in the game for KC. A little tap. Gosh. Boy, Young did what he could do there, but wasn't even that close. Base it. Now the runner does not advance. So I guess that's good news. Yeah. First and second now, though.
They got pinch hitter coming in. Grichuk or whatever. Yeah, Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk. Yeah, Grichuk. Nobody out. So nobody out. Go ahead, run on second.
Hey, is Maddox going to touch him? Is Maddox going to touch him on the shoulder?
100%. Oh, yeah, 100%. 110%. There it is. Let's check in chat here. I think a couple people had some stuff. Carson saying hi. Cameron says, any chance you'll stream a Cowboys-Eagles opener? You know, I don't know. I've had quite a few people ask me, will I be doing Cowboys stuff? So on my other channel, my first channel I ever got monetized, it's mostly a Disney family channel. And that's actually where I grew. It's probably why I have this channel now, doing sports and mostly football. Maybe. I'll give you a maybe. You're a football fan, right? You a Bucs fan? I feel like we talked about that.
Bucs fan. Everybody asks, hey, what's your favorite baseball team? I said, the Buccaneers. Football. I go, I know. That's just what I grew up, you know. Yeah.
Well, you went to Miami. Did you grow up before college down there also?
What's that?
I know you played at Miami in college. Did you grow up in Florida before school?
Yeah. Born and raised here in Tampa.
There you go. Oh, that's right. You told me that. I remember that. I mean, you could do worse. I like it down there. If my wife liked it more, I might head that away. I mean, I love Texas, but
yeah, you know, I've been to Dallas. I haven't really got a chance to really explore it, but from what I saw, it looked pretty awesome. You know,
I like Dallas. I love Fort Worth, though. I'm a big. Oh man,
stay with it. It keeps that run from scoring.
Wow, look at this. Nobody out, bases loaded after 2 infield hits. So we got a Vinny Pasquatch double, followed by 2 infield hits. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Nice job of hitting right here.
Were you ever in a triple play, offensively or defensively? Well, my boys need one right now.
That would be pretty sweet. But, I mean, if Sibian didn't knock that ball down, that's a run.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, it's hit soft enough that there's no way Carter's going to make the play. I mean, Vinny's not exactly fast, but if it gets by him, yeah.
Come on, Boch, get out there.
Bochy's sprinting out to the mound.
It's a heck of a situation coming in. Bases juiced. Tie game.
I hate to I mean, the truth is we've got to at least hold it to 1. Like, what are the odds that we're scoring a couple more runs in this game? I mean, I don't want to be Mr. Negative Nancy here, but the offense isn't exactly explosive right now. So I don't know. How much?
You never know. I mean,
how much is momentum a thing, J. Mike? Like the guys have not been scoring.
And I know that the hitters know that. It's in the back of their mind right now. But that would be more so at the beginning of the game, before the game start. I feel like the way this game has been going on, I feel like that, it's been going pretty quick. The starters were both did very well. And maybe getting the starter out of there now. Getting Lugo out of there. Hey, maybe we got a chance now to go out their pen. They got a good pen. Just have good at bats. That's all I'm.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do. You got to get guys on base. It starts with the first guy. And then maybe you may have to manufacture some stuff. So we got, is it 9-1-2 for the Rangers next inning?
Yeah, let me pull it up. I think so. Let me pull it up. All right, I can do it right here. Yeah, Zeke. Yeah, Heim in the 9 hole, and Smitty and Langford and Seager.
Okay.
9-1-2-3. Yeah, this is a tough spot right here. I'm not sure who they're putting in, but
this is it. I mean, this is mentally he's got to prepare for that. Say, there's a chance I could come in, the way they're seeing the game. You got to be prepared for it. There's nothing you can do other than attack this hitter. I got to win the at bat.
Yeah,
and that's not it.
Oh my gosh,
and that's not it.
If you're not watching, first pitch was up and in. Looked like him in the elbow, right up at the noggin, but looked like him in the elbow. I'm just assuming that because he was doing this. Yeah. Brian says they attacked the hitter all right. Yeah. Cole Winn having a nice year, but
should have been fine with all that hair. He should be, protected.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Hit him on the hair.
Oh,
hey,
right name.
Oh, got him on the back of right the center of the back there, actually. Really. Well, that wasn't even close. Nuke LaLoosh fastball right there. Aiming for the bull in the background. Bad guys 3, good guys 2. Yuck. And bases loaded and no outs. And we need that. Well, that triple play would be great. John Rafe, who I know very little about, coming up with the bases loaded. We got Jason Michaels in with us. We got an interesting ball game, and we got a frustrated me. What the heck? Win with a fastball in the outside corner there.
Not sure what he was looking for. I know you're pro Rangers. This is what drives me nuts as hitters.
Looked like that was a strike popped out of Jonah's glove and didn't get the call.
That was a tad in, but it could have gone either way. I mean, some of these umpires are really tight, and some of them, they just fall apart. But I feel like he's been pretty consistent.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm happy with what he's done tonight. Fastball up.
Just hold like a splitter or change or something. Sucks, man. You got 1-2 right now, and you haven't even swung the bat.
Yeah.
But, God damn.
My gosh.
Who said that? Sorry, everybody.
My gosh, that's a different ballpark.
It was lowercase.
Different ballpark. That's a run. I mean, so what is he throwing? 6 pitches, maybe 2 or
Yeah, I mean that's some luck right there.
Luck that it didn't hit him, and luck that the bounce came right back. Luck that it's 20 feet behind. Oh man, he was coming too.
Mm-hmm.
That was an unbelievably lucky play by Heim, but unbelievably lucky bounce back.
Nice. Whoa, man, he pulled his head there, big time. That was big.
What a
now weird. I'm gonna back up my middle infielders a little bit. Hopefully you get a double play here.
In on the corners, back up the middle here. Is that what you're doing? Yeah.
Not too bad. Now, they hit it hard to me. I got a good chance of turning it. If it's soft, you got to get one. Good.
Kyle Isabel up, lefty on righty. Double play is what the boys need. 3-2 bad guys. 4 solo home runs and a hit by pitch with the bases loaded. Got all the 5 runs today. Bottom of 7 in KC.
Don't butcher that. I didn't like how Heim caught that ball right there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that's where he thought it was going. I think Wynn is pretty wild here.
Yep. Okay, home. Okay, yeah. I'm good with that.
Here we go. Maybe.
Oh,
yeah. I'll take that. That was scary over at the bag there.
I don't know if they thought or if Smith thought that he hit him or something. I don't know what happened here.
3-2-3 double play. They're looking at, it's going to stand. Couldn't have gone much better with after Wynn comes in, saving Milner. I mean, we gave up the run there. 2 runs to win the game is, certainly more realistic than what it could have been there. Boy,
that runner slowed down.
And I think it was about where Smith was. They just went to replay or to commercial, but I think that where Smith was kind of threw off the runner there, Jason. I think it looked like there was going to be a do you see how Smitty got it?
But the runner kind of slowed down unless that he felt like he was going to hit him.
I don't know. I'd like to see that again.
You can't slow down there. We don't know. But
yeah, I'd like to see that again.
Wow, that was interesting turn of events right there.
Interesting to say the least. 130 people here, 11 on YouTube, 119 on X. That's J. Mike Jason Michaels, former Major League Baseball player, the Big League Approach. You can follow him over on X. Go check him out on Facebook. I'm saying all that because I think I kept you a little long. I'm not trying to get rid of you, but if you got to go, I understand, buddy.
Yeah, after this half inning here. But, having what just happened right there, I know they got that run, but getting that double play to end, that gets some momentum going. I mean, that should get them a little charge. And they just got to get guys on. Just get guys on. Nobody trying to be the freaking hero.
And you got the right guys up. I mean, we got 2 innings to go, so I get that. But you got 9, Jonah. But then you got the top of your order. I mean, and you're probably not going to get the closer. So this is the inning, is my point. They got to, not that they're not going to have a shot in the 9th, but this is the inning. If something's going to happen, it's likely going to happen. And, both their setup guy, Ursig, and their closer, Estevez, threw yesterday. So I guess that's in. Yes, I'm looking for positives for my Rangers, but
I take it as we saw the closer. And whoever, I don't know who he faced yesterday.
I don't remember, but I mean, he came in.
Sometimes I don't, even though we end up losing, but if I end up facing the closer, we get, I get a chance to see him, and it's kind of fresh in my head for the next day, the next at bat.
Somebody in chat's been asking about the schedule. I can tell you that last year, July 18th, 2024 was when the 2025 schedule came out, for whatever that's worth. Whoever was asking that.
Yeah, something like that. It's usually.
So we're a little. It's not out yet, to my knowledge.
Not yet.
Was asking about it. Cameron was asking about it in chat.
It's that's kind of a neat story.
What's that?
Finding out about the schedule, who does the schedule. I think it's a husband and wife or something. Or
so
I don't know if they do that or if it's.
There was a husband and wife that used to do it. That's weird that you said that. They actually called me. I talked to. This is like 10 years ago, and I don't even remember what the situation was. I used to run Boys and Girls Clubs, and here we go. Back to the game here. Jonas Slams went into left field leadoff hit. Yeah, I remember learning that from them, and I don't remember why I was on the phone with them. That was. I'm not going to find it, but yeah, that was a weird story. But I don't think they do it anymore. I think it's league offices and the algorithm and all that, probably.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so they were gonna call him out anyways. That runner at first.
Are you watching the replay of the?
Yeah.
What did you see? Because
They were going to call him out anyways because he was inside the on the fair side.
So that probably makes sense on how Smitty was receiving the ball. He looked pretty uncomfortable. Well, we got an interesting game here. Top of 8, down by 1, 3-2. Bad guy Schoenheim with leadoff single in the 8th. Top of the order now. Smitty and.
Oh no, Freeman's going to come in.
Oh no, this is Higgy. Is this Freeman? I'm confused.
Yeah, I think it's Freeman.
You're right. So Freeman coming in for Smith, who's at first, is he not? I guess Freeman can play first. Whatever. Yeah, as I saying on the broadcast, he wants to go to the lefty righty thing. Smitty not a switch hitter, just a lefty. Interesting.
Stay short to the ball.
It's a big spot, kid.
Yeah. I like that he chokes up. I like that. It shows me that, he's wanting to control that barrel a little bit more.
Do you like that Bochy took the lefty in versus lefty off, even though it's Josh Smith?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh.
Say fair. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh.
I mean, I guess I'm okay.
Thought it was gone.
Yep. Now we got to get into 2-strike mode here.
How close is that? Oh, it's not as close as I thought. Not as close as I thought.
Oh, okay.
Come on, kid. The pitch fell away.
Good job.
I don't know. Lefty, I think that the odds of scoring 1 are stronger than 2. I don't know that I love that we got Freeman here, but
got to get 1. Yeah, got to get 1. Why? You feel like Smitty with more power?
I mean,
he would be I think it would be a tough lefty.
Or everything for the rest of the game. I mean, I think it's more likely you're going to win in the 9th or the 10th than here in the 8th. I think he's going to. 6, 4, 3. And my point was going to be, we got to get a run here, yeah, but it's not the end of the game. I mean, do I want Smitty or Freeman in there for the rest of the ball game? It's easy to say now that we wipe him out, the runner with the double play there, but I don't love it. But Bochy's forgotten more about baseball than I know, so what the heck do I know? But not what I would have done.
That's tough. I mean, he battled. That was tough.
2 outs now. Wyatt Langford. You got Langford, Seager, so there's still a chance here, but nobody on 2 outs is certainly a different situation than it was a minute ago.
Yep.
TLC in the house. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Yeah, that's
I tell you, championship teams, you look at 2-strike hits, 2-out RBIs. You look at those. That to me is a playoff team, is a team that has a good chance of winning. 2-out RBIs.
And that's the thing with the Rangers this year. It seems like in the biggest moments of the game, it's like 90-10 not in their favor. It is what it is.
Percentages are going to be against you. They really are.
They are this year.
There you go. 4-pitch walk. Good Lord.
So the best hitter on the planet for a few times in his life, Corey Seager, coming up. Tying run on first. Go ahead run in the bat of Corey. Could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that double play kills, though, doesn't it? Oh. So he walks him there. He came in and he was pretty wild to Heim or whoever it was, the first batter.
Sure.
Yeah, see, there you go. 5 straight balls from Zerpa.
It's up to it. To me, it's up to Seager if he feels comfortable about swinging.
It's our best shot.
He's got to come to him. The Zerpa's got to come to him.
We can splash around the edge there. Nobody's going to get ahead on that pitch.
Good pitch.
They got probably score a run with 2 outs and a Wyatt. So yeah, you got to pick something out. You can draw. There's no chance he's going to swing there, no matter what the count is on that pitch. Oh, that one doesn't pull the trigger on. TLC says must win. We've got to start stacking wins. Yeah, you can't be losing series.
It felt like he was sitting something else right there. I'm not sure why we're taking that pitch right there down the middle. Now you got to put it in play. Just put it in play. Oh, good.
Trigger misses away 2-2. Ah, stress.
I understand.
Corey did a good cut. Fastball outside. Stays 2-2.
It was a freaking healthy cut.
They usually are with Mr. Seager.
That's true. I mean, he's been pretty consistent. But I just feel like he just has a good eye. He's a good hitter. He really is.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'm telling you what, man, those are good swings right there.
Hang one here, kid. Hang one. Hang one, split a gapper. Lift it out of here. Come on, Corey. Make this fan happy. Bouncer up the middle. He's standing right there. Witt grabs it, tags the bag, and we go to the top of the 9th. Down by 1. What the heck? That's
tough.
Duel turned into a weird inning where we get out of it with just 1.
All right. I got to bounce.
There he goes. J Mike at J Mike MLB, the big league approach. Give him some love. I'll bug you when I get back. I think I'm back Wednesday, so probably not a lot next week unless we do something late, but
okay.
We'll get you back in there.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, you do a great job, Jeff. I mean, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. And like go Rangers, right?
Yeah, and I appreciate your time. I really do. I love having you on here, and I'll bug you when I get back from the beach next weekend.
You got it. Have a good one.
There he goes. You too, buddy. Jason Michaels again at JMikeMLB on X. Here, let me drop his web. It's bigleagueapproach.com. Grab that. And you want you, your kid, your grandkid, cat, dog, whatever. Hit the Big League Approach with Jason Michaels. You can do that even through video. So give him some love. Say hello to him. Heck, just send him a note and say thanks for spending a little time with us here on the stream because he's a good dude. And I feel blessed that he comes in to some of our shows with us and gives his perspective on how he watches a game. I don't know how I lucked into getting that, but I love it. And it's pretty cool. So yeah, give him some love. And if you want to hit better than you do currently, give him a call and maybe he can help you out with that. TLC, member of the channel. Thanks for being here, buddy. MLB TV show did a little talk on the Rangers. It's really unlikely we can make the playoffs. Yeah, the math is not mathing real good anymore. It is what it is. The math is not mathing. Hey, before we get going, have you liked the stream yet? Like the stream.
Hey, have you liked the stream yet? Like the stream. Like it.
Cole Wynn back in there. 120.70 you hear. 5 on YouTube, 122 on X. All kinds of stuff happening. Wynn stays in. Zeke stays in. And, yeah, it is what it is. We need to hold them here in the bottom of the 8th and put 1 or 2 up on the board or this game ends pretty quickly. I appreciate you guys all being here. I really do. Who was that guest about hitting? That was Jason Michaels, more than 10 years in the bigs. Phillies, Indians, Astros. Good dude. Oh, let me pull this back up. Forgot that I didn't have that up there. Cole Wynn strikes him out, gets the leadoff hitter. 1 out now, bottom of the 8th. Gonna be a lot of empty seats. You keep saying that, Cameron. You're crazy. Although, if you're right, cool. Ticket prices will come down. I'll go to more games.
Yeah, check the here's the link to his website. Again, that's Jason Michaels, 10 plus years Major League Baseball. Had a nice, I mean, shoot, he was in a platoon with Bobby freaking Abreu for a while. Guy knows his stuff. He's got a business. It's a hitting school. He's got a pitching coach too. So it's a baseball school, I guess, out in Tampa in Florida, but you don't have to be down in Tampa. Yeah. Thank you for asking. You don't have to be in Tampa. He does a lot of video stuff with people. So, and he's got adults. He's got a guy older. I'm 55. He's got a guy older than me that he's had. And as low as 4, I think he said. I mean, I know he said. So that's pretty cool. Good dude. And he comes on and, talks about how he watches a game, the big league approach. It's all about the mental with him. And I think it's beautiful. And I think we're blessed to have him here. I hope you guys love it. I do. Cameron and Brian having an argument about whatever. Max coming out. Bobby Witt Jr., I think, is coming up to bat. Is that what I think I heard Raymond say on the broadcast? And that'll give me a chance to ask you to subscribe to the channel. Stop what you're doing. Subscribe to my channel. Yeah, so I'll just ask you guys in chat. I mean, we got 130 people here, but not many on YouTube. 126 on X. So you guys tell me, do you want me to stream Cowboys games? I've done football before. I've done it on my own, and I've done it on another guy's channel to help him out. I might. I mean, frankly, if you guys want me to, I probably will. If people don't care, I probably won't. What's the thing called in my background that shows the MLB scores? What is it called? LCDs? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But it's kind of cool. You don't know what he's talking about. He's talking about... Oh. That. I don't know what it's called. What's fun? TLC says, I would still like to make a Yankees game. Really want to see Judge have an AB. Same with Ohtani. Yeah, I got to see Ohtani take us deep a couple times when he was with the Angels. And yeah, I actually was there when Judge got hurt. I saw one game. I was there for the whole series a couple years ago when he started the first one, but no other ones. I brought my son-in-law. He was a Yankees fan. I wanted to see Judge play. Pitch to Witt. Fouled back again. Brian says the season will be something for Dallas. And by something, I mean not good. They have a little depth when injuries start to happen, hoping for the best, but not expecting it. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect with the Cowboys this year, honestly. And part of that is I haven't been that engaged with the off season. Obviously, the Eagles are really good, and they're in our division. Redskins got really good last year, and they're going to be good again this year. Johnson will be horrible. But my point is, it's going to be a rough division. And of course, you got the Lions. And fastball up. He did, Cameron. He did. Remember, tickets were nuts for that one. Yeah, I saw they were talking about they might let Smith go. I don't know. Again, I haven't been watching much. I'll get into it here in a week or two. Maybe. The NFL has been annoying to me. I got to be honest with you. I've been an NFL fan for most of my life. They're pissing me off a lot lately. I'm just going to be real. Runner goes on 3-2 pitch, fouled back again. Yeah, amen to that, TLC. That's the thing. And I love that about you, buddy. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a weird fan. You know, I like it when my team wins, of course, but I like going to the ballpark or watching it on TV, even if we lost every game. Like, and it's not, sure, I'm a Rangers fan. I want them to win, but I love baseball. I love seeing those guys play. I mean, when the Royals were in town, you get to see Salvi Perez, potential Hall of Famer, Bobby Witt, one of the best players in the league. Boy, Witt smashes that one to center. Stay in the yard. I don't think it's gonna. Nope, that's well gone. Oh my gosh, that was a blast. Raymond says it, and I will parrot it. That was a Titanic blast. Credit to Dave Raymond on the call. That's exactly what he just said, and I'm just stealing his words, but holy cow, you don't hit one much better than that. Yeah, oh, Stead Red center cut, best cut of the steak, whatever you want to call it. That was right down the middle, and Bobby Witt's not going to miss that, and he didn't. Where did it land? Oh my gosh. So up on the third level, dead center. That was disgusting. And all of a sudden, we got a game that not as fun. 5-2, bottom of the 8th. Oh. Oh, I looked down. He's pissed. Vinny Pasquantino, who went deep, split a gap. We just gave up the lead, and Pasquantino gets hit with a pitch, and he's not happy at all. Butchie coming out. Wind's coming out. This game's getting ugly. Sorry, guys. I got somebody texting me I got to respond to. Hold on. I did that wrong. All right, 5-2. Bomba 8. This game all of a sudden got out of hand. J. Mike was our guest. He leaves, and we got thumped. What the heck? Hey, have you subscribed to my channel yet? Don't worry. We'll get back to the game in a minute. I need a favor. I'm asking you for something. I want something from you. Now, some of you have already done it. But if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Right now, we have 2,351 subscribers as I film this in July 2025. And I said it before, I'll say it again, how do I judge if a stream was a good stream? I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be honest with you. It's if I added a subscriber or 3. If I don't add any subscribers, I'm like, what did I do there for 2 or 3 hours? Nobody liked it enough to hit the subscribe button. But if I get 3, 4, 5 subscribers every show, it's worth it to me. And I hope it's worth it to you. You're here now. You're watching this now. I appreciate you for being here. If you've already subscribed, hey, thanks. If you haven't already, like the stream, subscribe on the stream, say something in chat, leave a comment if you're watching this on the replay. Please consider subscribing to the channel. That's how I consider if I'm any good at this. And if you're here, hopefully you're liking it. Thanks. And we now have 2378, but I'll tell you, we didn't add anybody yesterday. We haven't had anybody today. So I'd really appreciate if you come over from X to subscribe to the channel, or if you're over on my channel now, please subscribe. It's free. I'd appreciate it. 5-2. Is that right? 5-2. Thanks, baby. 5-2 bad guys. Bomba 8. What was a really good game? All of a sudden, not so much. Danny Colom for the Rangers. Neat note, if you care, Bobby Witt, local kid, DFW, as we get an F9 there for an out. Oh, Freeman does not look like he knew what he was doing there. That was ugly. Anyway, Bobby Witt, youngest Royal in the history of the Royals to get to 100 home runs, according to Dave Raymond. Did you see Freeman trying to make that catch out in right field? He did not look like he knew what he was doing. Cameron, you are fully obsessed with that stadium. It's kind of crazy. Did you really, Brian? Congrats. That's awesome. My buddy Bronco, Mustang, don't call me Pony Power. Call me Lifestyle Living. 3,400 subscribers on the channel. Give him here. Let me pull that up. Give him some love, people. Get over to that channel. Put a link. I'm going to grab a link. Ah. There we go. All right, get over there right now. I'm putting the link in there. He's my friend. He's a good dude. Get over there, subscribe to his channel. More importantly than that, watch a couple of his his videos. Hold on, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. How about that one? We'll do that one. Anyway, yeah, give my buddy some love. He just hit 3,400 subscribers, he says, and I want you to get over there right now. Hit that link, subscribe. It's free. He's got a sale. It's free today. And watch some of his videos and hopefully become a fan of what he's doing. Colum 2-2 fired it right by him. Made him look bad, frankly. Strike 3, but might be a little too late. We're going to the top of the ninth. Down by 3, 5-2. What an annoying game. What an annoying season. You know what's not annoying? Watching this. Back to the game shortly, but first I want to tell you about Epidemic Sound. I've got a couple of YouTube channels, and I use Epidemic Sound pretty much every day. You've heard it on this channel. It's the music behind stuff, especially on my videos, sometimes on my live stream, especially on my drops and the kind of commercials in between innings. They've got a new thing, a voiceover that I'm going to start using.
My name is Marie.
It's a great application if you are a creator, if you do YouTube or any video really, and you need music and you don't want to get a copyright strike on YouTube or wherever, you need to check out Epidemic Sound. There's a bunch out there that do this. I think Epidemic Sound's the best. Look at, I'm going to be real with you. I have 8 people who have already signed up with my referral link. I think they give you a free month or whatever. And if they sign up with that, 8 of you have already done that. It's usually from my, my previous channel, but I only need 4 more and they're going to give it to me for free. So check it out. It would help me. You're going to love it. Epidemic Sound. You should really check it out. If you're a creator and you need audio, go look right now. It's freaking awesome.
When you subscribe to Epidemic Sound using Jeff's link, you get a free trial. And for every paying customer Jeff refers, he earned credits that can be redeemed for discounts on his subscription. And you can do the exact same thing.
Let's talk baseball with Jeff here on the Texas Clubhouse YouTube channel.
So there you go. If you're a creator like Bronco, Mustang Living, Lifestyle Living, and you need some audio, music, or voiceover, or anything like that, I find Epidemic Sound is the best. And you can use it. And if you want to use my link, I think he give you a free month or whatever. All right, 5-2 bad guys. There we go. 5-2 bad guys. Top of the ninth. Schreiber in because they've already used their closer a bunch, including last night. Jock Peterson, who went deep earlier, leading off the top of the ninth. We don't score 3 to tie or 4 to take the lead. This game will be over. Of course, we will do a run around the league. We will check the scores around the league. Don't go anywhere. 4-3, 1 out in the ninth. Appreciate you guys being here. 137 of you here, 10 on my YouTube channel, 127 on X. Still having fun, but wow. It would be nice to get a win. Kerm says I'm a goofy guy. I've heard that. I get called worse. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Last 2 nights, I haven't had any new people. Matter of fact, I'm -2 on the subs. So maybe I'm pissing people off. I don't know. Come subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. Evan Carter drives one. Not in the gap. F9, 2 outs. We're down by 3 with 1 out to go. This game, this season, what a frustrating game. Merrill Kelly, Seth Lugo, both threw gems. Great starting pitching for both teams here. 2 runs is not enough. I'll just say it. That's what we have here. 2 runs is not enough. 3 wasn't enough last night. Yeah, I'm wouldn't be surprised by that. I had a couple people ask me about that today on X, and they've already had Skip Schumacher and under contract. I mean, it might be him next year. Yeah, I believe it will too, Kerm. I believe it will. Marcus Simeon, 5-2 KC, fouled away. Again, if you're new here, I appreciate you being here. 139 of you here right now, 9 on YouTube, 130 on X. My name is Jeff Bates. You can follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. Subscribe to my channel at Texas Clubhouse. And hopefully come by tomorrow night. I should be live, work and life allowing. Should be alive for the game 3 of a 4-game set in KC. Rangers need to win 2 in a row, it looks like, to not lose the series, assuming they drop this one here, which it looks likely. I think he'll be over it by the end of the year. Sure, he's got grandkids and fishing to get to. TLC, yeah, right. Yep. As we come to the end of the game, 140 of you here. Numbers are going up as the game gets closer to the end. Simeon, 2 outs, top of 9. Ball 4. Tying run moves to the on-deck circle. Josh Young coming up. Passing on the broadcast says it. Big at bat for Young, fighting for his job. He's right. I mean, he didn't start 3 games in a row. He didn't play 2 games in a row. Big AB right here. You gotta believe it matters. Easy fly ball, F9. That's going to end the game. The Rangers drop another one. Great pitching from Merrill Kelly. The offense was what it was. We lose 5-2 in Kansas City. That's 2 in a row. We will check the scores here shortly. Got 141 here. 11 on YouTube, 130 on X. Stick around. I will be back in 58 seconds to talk about the scores around the league. Hey there. Thanks for being here for the show. Look, if you ever want to get a hold of me, if you need my email, if you're looking for my X profile, you want to see some of the things that I recommend, affiliate link kind of things that I have affiliate link for that I recommend for creators or other people, this is the best place to go. Check out the link tree right here. So I change this, fairly often. It's not going to be exactly the same every time you look at it, but it's probably the best place to find me if you're looking for me. Again, it's got my email right on top. It's got my X account. It's got a bunch of places you can find me. So if you're interested, there's my link tree. Come say hi. Yeah, I agree with that exactly. Cameron says we need a true closer. Brian says, yeah, set up also. TLC says, well, guess we just watch the games and now stop worrying about it. Young is on the bubble for sure. Yeah, I would say we should do that all the time, right? Let's just enjoy the games. Of course, we want them to win. And we're going to talk a lot about that. And we can do it now, I suppose. Another catcher replacing Heim. They need to figure out. Third also, Young has been hurt or inconsistent. First base has been rotating also. They could put Josh Smith at third. I've got some strong opinions, and I don't think now's the time. We'll do it. We'll do it in September. We'll do it in October. We'll be going anywhere in the offseason. Will I be doing football games? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it a whole lot, but I am getting asked a couple times a week now, so we'll see. But we'll definitely be talking about that, and I'd like to hear from you guys too. Well, we'll see. Let's check the scores around the league. Top of 10 in Detroit. Astros, Tigers, 0-0. I believe that was Skubal and Brown. So obviously they did what they do. 9 hits total, and they're already in the 10th inning. So that was a pitcher's duel, no doubt. And we'll see what happens there. Bottom of the 9th in Boston, they're tied 3-3. Baltimore and the Bo Sox. Bottom of 8 in Atlanta, 11-10. Braves up by 1 over the Chi Sox. Bottom of 8 in Minnesota. A's have doubled up Minnesota 6-3. Bottom of 6 in Chicago. The Cubbies 4-1 over the Brewers. Brewers finally lost the game. They might drop another. Top of 5 in Colorado, 7-2. The Dodgers taking care of the Rocks. Top of 2 in Tampa, 5-0 Yankees. Bellinger at bat. Top of 2 in Anaheim, tied at 1. Reds and the Angels. Top of 2 in Arizona, no score. Cleveland Guardians and the D-backs. Bottom of the 1st in San Diego, Giants and the Padres have both already scored 1. Now to the final, 7-3 winners Toronto in Pittsburgh. 7-3 Scherzer, our old friend, gets his 4th win. Mitch Keller gets his 12th loss of the year. 7-4 Cardinals take the win in Miami. McGreevy 5th win. Cabrera 7th loss. Some guy named O'Brien gets his 2nd save. Final in DC. The Mets slam the Nats 8-1. Peterson his 8th win. Irvin his 8th loss. Final in Philly. Mariners, who have been scuffling lately, but it doesn't matter when my Rangers can't win. They lose again to the Phillies 6-4. Old friend David Robertson gets his 1st win of the year. Brash his 2nd loss of the year. Don't call me Zeke Duran. Johan Duran 22nd save of the year. You saw it. KC took care of us 5-2. And the final of a makeup game, the Cubbies end up winning 6-4 over the Brew Crew. Boyd gets his 12th win. Patrick his 8th loss. Palencia is 17th save. And get to the chat. No, but I did see Cameron. Somebody, maybe it was you. Somebody mentioned that setting must be on, and I went and looked, and it was. I don't know what that was about. I don't know how long it happened. But yeah, might have been you. Somebody had let me know that, and I went into the settings, and it's true. But I undid it. I have no idea how that happened. I like comments. So yeah, I know, but it was off. I didn't turn it off, but it was off. So hopefully that's fixed. Should consider trading Dolis. Could get a nice package for him. They can't get anything for him. The trade deadline has come and gone, and in the off season, they will either give him arbitration or they won't give him arbitration. So you can't trade him until, I guess, after arbitration if you want to do that. If they were going to trade him, it would have been in season or preceding it. You too, buddy. Have a great one. New episode of Alien Earth. I've never watched that. Is it good? So anyway, yeah, I didn't turn them off on purpose. There you go. I should be live tomorrow night. I have plans for being live tomorrow night, Wednesday night, if life allows. If I get home late, I might not, but I think I will. Thursday's unlikely. It's a day game. May go Friday, may go Saturday. And why? I don't usually do that. We'll see what's going on with the family. I always put family first on the weekends, but I might because I won't be around next week. So this could be, well, shoot, it could be the last stream until the middle of next week. I should be live tomorrow, but I might not be. I don't think I will be Thursday. So my point is this weekend, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to be out of town. So I won't be live. Of course, I'll have my laptop, but I'm not gonna go live. I'll be on Twitter still, of course. But I'll be at the beach. Yes, that was dumb, Cameron. That was dumb. And I got a work call to make. I got a text during the stream that I got to make. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. 134 you still on X, 8 on YouTube, 145 overall now. It's just moving. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate J Mike at J Mike MLB over on the Twitter machine, currently called X. Give him some love. And yeah, I just appreciate every single one of you. I really do. Hey, Wisconsin, what's going on? Wisconsin Badgers Clubhouse in the house. If you've been here all night, I apologize. I didn't notice you. But welcome in, or sorry I missed you. But whatever, I got to go. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. I should be back tomorrow. If you don't see me for a while, it's because I'm going to the beach. But I will be back middle of next week. And hopefully by then, the Rangers have won 5 or 6 in a row. Hopefully I'll be live tomorrow. That's it. See you next time. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you had a good time, whether we won or we lost. I guarantee I had a good time because you were here. I appreciate you being part of our Clubhouse crew, whether you're on my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse or over on my Twitch, also at Texas Clubhouse, whether you watch on X at Jeff Bates on X, wherever. You're the best because you're here. You stayed all the way to the end. It means a lot. I'm going to drop my link tree right here so you can check me out other places. Listen, it just means a lot that you spend a little bit of your evening or your daytime with me here, watching a little baseball, talking a little baseball. I love this. I love building a community. I love watching baseball. I love talking baseball. And I'm just talking to myself if you're not here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to do anything cool for me, like this stream. Of course, I'd love it if you became a member of the channel and all those things. But the most important thing is you are here. I hope you come back again. I appreciate you. Have the best day ever. Go Rangers.